I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, the Diggity Dizzle, here with some more New York Yankee baseball. Hope your weekend was going great. Hope you had a great weekend. I got to bring in the scoreboard here, but I hope you guys and girls had a fantastic weekend. I was going to do the game last night, but decided instead, went and did a little go-karts. And little go-karts with the little man, go-karts and ice cream. Got to do it. My kid loves the go-karts, man, because daddy drives like a maniac around there's no brakes in a go-kart. There is absolutely no brakes in a go-kart. None. There's no brakes in a go-kart, so he loves it. We wheel hop the corners. It's fantastic. It's good stuff, quite frankly. And so we did that last night. But making up for it today with another Yankee broadcast. Appreciate y'all being here as always. Celebrated my birthday this past weekend as well, so that was good. This weekend was good. It was a good weekend. Weather cooperated for the most part, which was great. Went to the racetrack. I went to Saratoga Racetrack on Friday. Went out last night. Swung by Dick's Sporting Goods last night. Saw Saquon Barkley walk by for about 9 seconds. Saquon was actually the Dick's Sporting Goods or whatever it's called. It's some extra big thing. I forgot what the hell it's called. I don't shop at Dick's anyway. I never shop at Dick's. I'm more of an Under Armour guy. The prices are way cheaper. But Barkley was there, so he let me know on Instagram. And once in a while, he's in the chat. He lives up near my area. And he let me know, and I actually saw the kid there. And, you had to go and get bracelets, and then you had to wait in line and all this other shit. We didn't even realize that. There was just a meet and greet type thing. So I saw him walk by. I got a video of about 9 seconds of him walking by with a cavalcade. You couldn't even really see him. The kid that let me know that Saquon was going to be there, he asked if he could take a picture of me, and I was like, sure, absolutely. I'm like, you went here to see an A-list celebrity, you got a Z-list celebrity. But it's a good weekend, so I hope you guys, girls, had a great weekend as well. It was very good. Irish Rover, Benjamin. I see a lot of mods in here, which always makes me happy. Benjamin, what's up? Craig Harrison in the house. Gina Paladiso, Christopher Union. Bodo, what's up, buddy? Thank you for being here. I did read your comment on my video. I read most comments on the video. I don't see them all because sometimes, like, if there's like threads of comments, like I don't usually read all of them, just whatever. But I did see your comment. Dashy, what's going on there? Yankee hater Phil Cousins. Oh, great. That's great. He's a Yankee hater. We need all the help we can get. We suck. Ryan McWhinney, Mike Moran, what's going on? James Vegas. Thank you. Anthony Garcia's in the house. Clouds! Boy, Clouds is in the house. And Clouds, whenever Clouds comes in, we always got, where is that? Did my stuff move around here? Seriously. Because I could not find my thing the other day either. Where is it? I always had it here. Somebody messing with my freaking soundboard, because I remember looking for the Yankees thing and I couldn't find it. And now I cannot find my Arnold Schwarzenegger clip at all. I cannot find my Arnold Schwarzenegger clip. Wow. Where the hell did it go? I'm telling you, man, someone's screwing around with this thing because it is not there. It was right here. Yeah, there's definitely something. It did. It got moved. It's here now.
I'll be back.
It got moved in a different spot. It's on number 9. Before it was on number 4. Number 4, or this is here. This is where the Arnold was. All right, and now it's the Yankees K. What the hell happened there? That's freaking weird. Shit's moving all over the place. Anyway, that's why I couldn't find the damn Yankee win thing the other day. I have to change this. Like, why the hell is that there? That is freaking weird. Like, I don't know how the hell that moved like that. What else moved around here? That's strange. That is weird. I got to remember that's there. I don't like that. I like that being next to. Anyway. Judge is not playing tonight. No, he's not. Pasha, what's going on? Mickey X7, Pittsburgh, Faye Lee, JCB, AV, what's going on? Scott Horwood, thank you for being here, guys and girls. Appreciate it. Is there any way I can move that to a different spot? Let me see if I can move this to a different spot. Hold on one second. If I take this out here, nope, I can't do it. That is really weird that moved like that. Can I move it someplace? That's weird. That is very strange that moved around like that. I remember looking for like the Yankee win thing, and I couldn't find that either. And it's because the freaking sound effects moved around on the board. I remember that. That's 5. That's weird. It's an extra game not played. No, it's not weird for our stupid ass manager, Bodo. Not weird at all. Our manager sucks the fat baby's ass. He's garbage. Crack open a fresh bottle of aspartame for those of you who care about what I put in my body. Yeah, Boone is delusional. He freaking sucks ass. Why would you play Judge? He had 3 hits last night, a home run. Don't put him in the game whenever you do. We've talked about Boone before. Boone's a fucking idiot. He does this all the time. Players get hot, he sits them. Rizzo hadn't hit a home run in a freaking, since a blue moon. He hadn't hit a home run in whatever. In a dog's age. And he finally hit one, but he put his ass out there every freaking day knowing he was sucking. Never gave him a day off. Boone is shit. The Yankees need to be sellers at this trade deadline. You are not winning shit. You're not going anywhere. Don't even bother. The only name I even hear the Yankees interested in is Grandal Grichuk and Dylan Carson, and both are trash. Why would you even bother? Sell Glaber, get rid of Glaber, send him to Miami. Miami wants Glaber. Get rid of Severino. Get rid of some other guys. Just dump it. It's over. The Mets have figured it out. It's about time the Yankees do too. But little shit-ass Brian Cashman with his Napoleon complex will never actually admit that he made a mistake. Jacob, Steven, Ryan, thank you for being guys. Nick, what's up, buddy? Malik, Britt, let's go Yankees, right? Chris S., what's up? Appreciate y'all being here. Let's go. Yeah, Steve Balboni, he was a Yankee a couple times. That's a fact, Bodo. That's what he does. That's what he does, man. Jake, what's going on? Yep, it's on ESPN tonight. Nationally televised game, Yankees, Orioles. Like I said, planned on doing it last night, but took the little guy out for the old ice cream. It's a cheat day, so I could have some ice cream and some go-karts. He loves the go-karts, so that's great. Sam Kundran's going out. That's right. He sits for 2 months. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Completely agree. I completely agree. I completely agree. Completely agree. No, we're not removing Dashy's wrench. Dashy's the man. Dashy lets me know about all the ejections. He lets me know about every home plate umpire that's out there. Need Dashy. He's like my statistician guy. TNT's in the house. Great with the I'm TNT. I'm dynamite. That's right. Well, that's one of the songs I work out to. It's blacked out. Why are they blacked out? You don't have it on ESPN, Jonathan? That's insane. It's insane. Appreciate that, Nick. John Ferry. Oi, oi, oi. What's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Bodo! Hey, thank you for the super chat, brother.
Give me a hell yeah.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. My guy Bodo says, $10 for sucking the fat babies. He's just terrible. Boone is awful. Well, we're getting ready to go to the Yankees here. Get ready for baseball. For the Yankees, leading off, playing right field, Jake Bauers. The second baseman, Gleyber Torres, will bat second. Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton will hit third. Anthony Rizzo, the first baseman, cleans up tonight. IKF will bat fifth and play third base. Center fielder Harrison Bader will bat sixth. Batting seventh, left fielder Greg Allen. The shortstop, Anthony Volpe, will bat eighth. Catching ending ninth tonight for the New York Yankees is Kyle Higashioka. On the mound for the Orioles is Dean Creamer, 10-4, 4.59 ERA. Bauers steps in the box. We're ready to go from Camden Yards, which I've been to Camden Yards a few times. It is an absolutely gorgeous baseball park. If you're a baseball enthusiast and have never been to Camden Yards, check it out. That pitch is in there for a strike, and the count is 0-1. It's a gorgeous day here in upstate New York, too. Middle 70s, sun is setting. It is absolutely perfect. It's about damn time. Yesterday it did rain a lot, but that's what it's been here all summer. The ball bounces up there. It counts 1-1. I don't understand why it's blacked out in California, though. That's weird. That's weird. I don't think the Yankees need Verlander, honestly. Pitching's not really our issue. It's left-handed power bats. We don't have any lefty power bats. 1-1 upstairs, 2-1. We don't have a left fielder. I mean, left field is Greg Allen tonight. IKF's play level. We have no left fielder. Yeah, temperature's going to be in the high 70s. Perfect weather. 2-1. Big rip and a miss at a 94-mile-an-hour fastball upstairs, and the count is 1-1. I'm sorry, 2-2, rather. Again, hit that thumbs up, guys. Subscribe, ring the bell if you have not. There's going to be so much content on this channel. It's going to make you sick to your stomach. Well, maybe not. But a lot of Giant stuff, a lot of Yankee stuff. 2-2 pitch upstairs, 3-2. Lakers still a few months away, but it'll be here before you know it. Don't forget about the 24-hour stream 2 weeks from next Saturday. August 19th will be live for 24 straight hours. It'll be a payoff pitch to Bauers. He swings and misses. He's out on strikes. So the Yankees doing what they do best, striking out. One away here on the Yankee first. That'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Gleyber is about the only guy that really stepped up with power and production when Judge was out. Nobody else really did. IKF, it's sad to say, I think IKF with Judge not being in there is our best overall player. That's really bad. Gleyber, who made a living off the Orioles, chops it to third on the first pitch, doesn't get out of the box well, and he is thrown out 2 away. You have a game on ESPN in the Southwest. There you go. That's weird, then. Tommy Pham. I don't think the Yankees need Tommy Pham. We don't have any top prospects anyway. Yeah, the Yankees are going to give up top prospects. They're going to have to get a guy like freaking Juan Soto or Cody Bellinger. That's a name I've heard a lot. Cody Bellinger would be a good fit here, but I think the Yankees should be sellers. You're not winning anything this year. You're in last place. Give it up. Here's Giancarlo. He's going to go deep. That pitch is low. It counts 1-0. I predict Giancarlo to go deep every time. Every time Giancarlo's up, I predict him to go deep. So he's gonna go deep here. The 1-0 on the bottom of the strike zone for a strike, and the count is 1-1. This morning, after I got done doing leg day, legs are killing me. Speaking of legs, Stanton doesn't have any legs anymore, man. His legs are not in a swing. It's a big reason he struggled the last 2 years. 1-1 pitch, swung on it, hit in the air, foul, and the count's 1-2. But I was watching like all of Stanton's home runs from 2017 and 2018, 2019. Man, oh man, that guy just kills the ball when he actually can hit it. It'll be a 1-2 to Giancarlo pitch. Upstairs, 2-2. 2 out, somebody on top of the first. You think the 49ers will win their 6th ring? If they can figure out the quarterback situation, they're definitely one of the best teams in the league. 2-2. Outside 3-2. Good take there by Giancarlo. So the Yankees making cream work here in the first couple of full count pitches. They said they're not trading Bellinger. Then the Yankees definitely need to be sellers. There's no reason to not. There's no reason to even bother. There's nobody out there. 3-2 pitch. Oh, there it goes. Way back in. It's foul. Son of a bitch. I almost had it 5% of the time. He hit it off the end of the bat, and the ball just kept tailing foul. Every time he hit it off the end of the bat, he hit the ball 340 feet. But it hit the netting on the other side of the foul pole. It'll be a 3-2. He popped that one up foul. Stanton battling. Sell it all. I agree, Russell. Sell it all. They're not going anywhere anyway. Nobody's available. Obviously, no Bellinger, no Ohtani. Randall Grichuk's a waste of money. Waste of, why even bother? Stanton takes time out. We're playing here in the top of the first. There's no score between the Yankees and the Orioles. Yep, I agree, Sean. Sell it, bring the kids up. There's Coney. He was part of the dynasty. 3-2. Swung on a miss. So Stanton had a chance. Couldn't get it done. And the Yankees are out in their half of the first. They go in order. 1, 2, 3. We played 1/2 inning of baseball. We'll go to the bottom of the first. The Yankees, nothing. The Orioles coming to bat. Yep, I agree, Hate Sam. I agree with all of you. I think it's time for the Yankees to sell, Aaron. And I think it's time for Brian Cashman to be relieved of his duties. This team has been absolute horse shit for years. It's been a poorly constructed team for years. They have no left-handed power bats. They think Rizzo's a power bat. Rizzo is not a power bat. And that's really the guy that they have for left-handed power. Everybody's a right-hander. You're playing in Yankee Stadium. Since when have they gone away from left-handed power bats in Yankee Stadium? It doesn't make any sense, man. Every time we had a championship, we had a left-handed power bat. Even in 96, 98, 99, you had Tino, you had Darryl Strawberry on the team. You had guys that could rake the ball out of the park. Look at 2000, you had Matsui, you had Cano. You know, Bernie was a switch hitter, so he hit from the left side of the plate sometimes. Posada was a switch hitter, so he hit from the left plate sometimes. The Yankees always had left-handed power bats. They don't have one in the damn lineup. Rizzo. That's it. How are you the New York Yankees? You play in Yankee Stadium where you have a short porch in right field and you go out and don't acquire any left-handed power bats. You're right-handed dominant in that park. It plays in the complete opposite of your strength. It's a complete opposite of your strength. You're supposed to be the Bronx Bombers. You hit home runs. Why wouldn't you put left-handers in your freaking lineup? It's so stupid. You know, and John Smoltz, when I was watching the game last night, John Smoltz made a great observation. He was talking about Ryan O'Hearn, who was like a 230 hitter, and he got to Baltimore, and he started hitting 300. And he said, you see these guys, they like choke up on the bat. They take a short, quick swing to the baseball. They just make contact. And they say the Orioles are not high in launch angle. The Orioles don't talk about launch angle at all. And lo and behold, the Orioles are in first place because launch angle isn't a big deal. And launch angle is one of the worst things to happen to baseball. And you know why? You know how many guys declined the home run derby? Because in order to hit home runs, you really have to put an uppercut in your swing. And it would ruin guys' swings. It ruined Bobby Abreu's swing the year he won the title, the home run derby. It ruins their swing. So a lot of guys decline it because they don't want to mess with their swing. There's a ground ball in the whole base hit for Adley Rutschman to start it off. Luis Severino was absolute ass. He is complete trash. 2-4, 6.46 ERA. Probably the worst pitcher in our starting rotation by a mile. The rest of the Oriole lineup looks like this. Shortstop Gunnar Henderson will bat second. Right fielder and Yankee killer Anthony Santander, who had the game winner in game one to play right field. First baseman, the aforementioned Ryan O'Hearn, will bat fourth. Center fielder Austin Hayes will bat fifth. The left fielder Adam Frazier will bat sixth. Third baseman Ramon Urias will bat seventh. The pitch is a strike to Henderson. Second baseman Jordan Westberg will bat eighth. And catching and batting ninth, James McCann. Henderson hitting .238, 16 homers, 43 RBIs. The mound for the Yankees, the aforementioned shitty Luis Severino, 2-4, 6.46 ERA, should be in the pen. He is absolutely terrible this year. The pitch is low, and the count is 1-0. Fastball velocity's down. He has no command with his slider or his cutter this year, and he has been absolutely wrecked in just about every single start. Severino is washed like the laundry. 1-1. Should be 2. And instead it gets thrown into center field for a base hit. Orioles have runners at the corners and nobody out. So that was just a 3-hopper through the infield. I don't know if there was a miscommunication behind second base or what, but right in between all the fielders. And just a really bad effort there. Volpe got a terrible jump in the ball. Glaber was flat-footed. And the Yankees fielding, which has been one of the worst in baseball, just complete shit the entire season. Again, it goes back to managing. The poor fielding, the horrible base running, the lack of hustle, the lack of fundamentals, the lack of execution, the lack of everything that this team does. They are so piss poorly constructed, and that's why you're in last place, New York Yankees, with the second highest payroll in baseball. Sell it all. Pitch is grounded foul by Santander. The count's 0-1. The Mets have figured it out. The Mets said, fuck it, we ain't winning it, we're selling. They put their ego aside and said, we're going to work on next year. The Yankees need to do the same thing, and they need to work on next year, and they need to get rid of Cashman and Boone. This Yankee team and the front office and the management is old and tired and washed. That pitch was off the plate but called a strike, and the count's 0-2. And they're hard to watch. These players are a shell of their former selves. It's embarrassing what this team is. It's embarrassing on all accounts. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Severino steps off the mound. Yep, exactly, Bright Fairer. Exactly. I mean, it's just garbage. The team has gotten worse every year. Cashman's been terrible for years. For years. The 0-2, low, 1-2. Say it all the time. Name me one prospect that's come up for the Yankees and produced for more than 2 years. Since 2013, the only guy that's done it, Judge. Maybe Severino. Maybe. It'll be a 1-2 pitch here to Santander. And he fouled it off himself. Selena, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you, my man.
Give me a hell yeah.
He says, hey, dog, interested in streaming Yankees a Braves game? Let me know. I will. I got to see what's going on. I never know from day to day what my operations are, but we will see. I know they do it in the middle of August, so we will definitely see what's going on, man. You guys should sweep us with ease, brother. That's 3 easy wins for your Braves. 3, and I absolutely love Ronald Acuna, man. That guy's going to be a 40-50 guy. Nobody's ever done that. If he keeps hitting home runs, I mean, he might end up stealing 70 bases. Reminds me a lot of a young Eric Davis. Just he's a little thicker, but I loved Eric Davis growing up. 1-2 pitch. Rip. Base hit into the corner. That'll score at least 1. It bangs off the wall. Rushman scores. On to into second goes Santander, and the Orioles lead 1-0 already. Jake, thank you for the super chat. He says, Glaber is Gary 2.0. As far as like his lack of hustle, his shitty fielding, and his la-di-da attitude, or should I say with him, should I say his freaking
la-di-frickin-da
attitude? Yeah, he hits better than Sanchez. But yes, very similar. No rant, Irish. No rant. The Yankees are fucking garbage. I mean, I know they are. So you can only rant so many times. I know what this team is. I mean, even little Baddog is just calling this team trash. You know, my son has picked up the trash, the comment, and it is complete trash. They should trade Torres because whoever Torres is like their only piece worth a damn. So the Orioles have a run in. They have second and third and nobody out. And as usual, Luis Severino looks like
we end up looking like a monkey fucking a football out there.
That's the Yankees. Here's Ryan O'Hearn hitting .301, 9 homers. Outside, 1-0. Wonder what it's like to have a guy hitting 300 on your team. Well, we do now that Judge is back. Oh, dude, the Braves are going to wipe the floor with the Yankees. But we suck, dude. We are terrible. We can't score. Pitch. Rip. Base hit down the left field line. 2 runs will score. 3-0 Orioles as the Yankees continue to embarrass themselves. And Severino continues to show you that he is a complete washed up piece of shit. No Mets, no Nets, no Jets. Save a super chat. I did not finish. I did not win the competition, brother. I finished 6th in the semifinals, so I didn't get to the finals. I didn't end up winning, unfortunately. Gave it our best, but we came up a bit short. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get rid of Stanton because of his contract. Torres definitely, Bader definitely. Those are pieces we could definitely move, and probably Rizzo. Rizzo could go somewhere with it. He could use a change of scenery and go to a contender. He's a good guy. He just can't hit. He just can't hit at all. Just wanting to miss. People come to the Yankees, they get ruined here because of the front office. They probably change their approach, make them uppercut shit. They take away everything that they've done successfully, and they change it around, and they fuck them up here. So. Hey, my guy Dyer Johnson, what's going on? Pitch, up and away, 2-0. Wonder if Severino can even get an out in this. Yeah, it is going to be a long night. You knew it was going to be a long night, Bolt sign, when you have Severino, the trash can, on the mound, and there was no Aaron Judge in the lineup. It's like the Yankees just conceded. We won 1 game from the Orioles, and we'll just walk out losing 2 out of 3. It's what they do. Just freaking sucks. I'll put on the 0-4 sweep by the Red Sox. And he walks him on 4 pitches. Hey, Severino looking fucking good, baby. Looking good. All 5 batters have reached for the Orioles so far. They have 3 in, 2 on, nobody out. Oh, Bright Fair, no question. He buries our freaking prospects, brings them up for a day, sends them back down for a month. Severino is just dog shit. Get off the mound, dude. Go retire. Pitch. Oh, there it goes. Way back, not even close. 6-0 Baltimore. An absolute moonshot by Adam Frazier, and the round is on. 6 runs in, not 1 out. What an absolutely piss-poor, pathetic effort by Luis Severino. I don't have circus music there. I think I got rid of it. Severino is absolute fucking trash. Trash. Pitch. Foul away. Russell, thank you for super chat, brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend. He says, hey, Baddog, all I can say with this game is I can't wait for football. I know. Giant season real coach and front office there. You got that right, Russell. That's what the Yankees need to do. This is a joke. A joke. 18 pitches, 6 runs in, not 1 out. He hasn't gotten an out. What a joke. 1-1. Fouled away, and the count is 1-2. Severino's ERA is. I wonder what his ERA did go up to. It was 6.5 coming into the game. Pitch. Fouled away. Severino's thrown 20 pitches, doesn't have 1 out. Oh, it'll show it. Wait, I can check Severino's ERA. Boy, did I pick the worst game to do. This is going to be a long night. We're going to get dragged around the field.
Okay, I'm ready.
Whoops. There's asshole Bubbles Boone. Needs to be fired. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Get rid of that clown. He sucks. Pitch. Hey, he struck him out. How about that? How about that? Big dog! And I think it's here now. Yeah, there it is. Yay! Yay! All right, Sebby, way to go. You got it out, you fucking bitch. Here you go, Sebby.
Lottie frickin' dog!
Severino's ERA, as we speak, is 7.41. 7.4. And I missed something, so I guess Jordan Westbrook lined a single. Right off Severino's glove. Nice job. What a just an ass of a performance. Swung and missed, and the Orioles are stealing bases. The throw was in his. He threw the ball in center field, but Westberg didn't see it. Higashioka airmailed it all the way into center field. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. You cannot make this shit up. It'll be an 0-1 to McCann. Shot foul. Boy, these guys are swinging from their shoe tops. Severino up there throwing batting practice. Yeah, Bodo, all year it's been the Bad News Bears. Bad News Bears is right, guys. And you're right, C-Biz. Sevy is cooked. Andrew, you're right. Boone does suck. Terrible. Pitch. Chop out. Yep, it's on ESPN. It's a nationally televised game. So everybody gets to see. Everybody in the country gets to see how shitty this $290 million payroll is. That's exactly what it is, Mark. This is hard to watch. I mean, it really is. Pitch. Oh, how about that? Severino got another strikeout. Hey. Well, once again.
Lottie frickin' dog!
Big dog! 6-0 Orioles. They batted around here in the first. Rushman got it started with a single he scored on the Santander double. Runner at second with 2 outs in there for a strike. Count 1-0. I would just pitch Severino to his arm falls off. I'm dead ass serious. The Yankees go to Tampa Bay tomorrow, or they're home. Or they play Tampa. I don't remember if it's home or away. I would pitch this guy till his arm falls off. Pitch. Fouled away. Count is 0-2. Yeah, exactly, Posh. Well, yeah, exactly, Posh. That'll be Boone. Well, Severino, he got off to a little bit of a rocky start. He got off to a bit of, Boone has to pick at his ears. He got off to a bit of a rocky start. Maybe pick his nose a little bit. He got off to a rocky start, but he pitched the second inning really well. He had a really good second inning, so we're going to stick with Sevy. Pitch. Low. They're home again. Thank you, Jocelyn. So they're home against Tampa. I would pitch Severino and his arm falls off. Elavici, I mean, so yeah, remember when he faked it and punched a table? The Orioles scored 20. They're on pace to. They're on pace to pitch way upstairs. It's so bad. Ohio Lakers is Reds 9, Dodgers nothing. Yeah, Dashy's got to be happy about that. Kevin, thank you for being a member for a month, brother. Appreciate you. He says, this is absolutely pathetic. You're not kidding, brother. Pathetic is too kind of a word. 2-2. Swung on and ripped base hit center field. That'll score another run. Rushman is 2 for 2 in the inning, and the Orioles have put up a touchdown in the first. 7-zip Baltimore as the onslaught continues. What an absolute joke this ball club is. What an absolute joke. Yeah, Judge is like, why didn't I not go out west? Poor Aaron Judge. That dude's going to be the Don Mattingly of this generation. He's going to be an absolute superstar. He's going to be the only reason people go to the ballpark. I mean, when Mattingly first got there, we had Winfield and Henderson. So for the first couple of years, same thing with Judge over. The first couple of years, we were pretty competitive. And then near the end of Mattingly's career, it was just a really bad team until 95. And that's what we're going to get with poor Judge. You know, Judge is going to be the only reason Yankee fans go to the ballpark for many years. And quite frankly, I think the Yankee fans should stop going to the ballpark. Because why would you pay all that money to sit in traffic, to pay for parking, to pay $15 for a freaking beer, to wait in traffic, to all this shit, pay hundreds of dollars to take your family to a game, to watch this shit that they trot out in the field every night? Why would you waste your money? Don't give your money to these guys. Pitch. Foul away. The count is 1-2. The Orioles have sent 11 men to the plate here in the first. They've scored 7 runs. They have a runner on first with 2 outs. Yeah, we don't even have Josh Donaldson to pitch. Good, William. Good for you, buddy. Don't waste any more money on this team. I wouldn't waste money on this team until they make a freaking change, get rid of Cashman and Boone. Aaron Boone, this whole organization is just an absolute joke. And Hal can't figure out why fans are mad. Hal can't figure out why the fans are upset. Oh, I don't know. We're getting our shit pushed in against the Orioles 7-0 in the first inning on national television. We have no reason to be upset. Maybe if you had a competent GM that knew how to actually spend $290 million, it might actually be worth a shit. Maybe if you knew how to draft. Maybe if your analytical department was on point, stop teaching all these guys about launch angle and uppercutting everything and swinging for the damn fences. Maybe you taught them how to run the fucking bases and field their position. Maybe then you'd have something. 1-2 fouled away. Maybe then. Hal needs to sell the team. This is an utter embarrassment. 1-2. Fouled away again. Count remains 1-2 to Gunnar Henderson. 7 runs in the inning. Yeah, Andy Pettis, like, damn, why did I sign out? Well, Severino's already cooked, so it doesn't really matter. Severino is Umkaka. The Rizit of Jiz is one of my favorite names. Pitch! Hey, look at Severino. He struck out the side. Good job, dickhead. Gives up 7 runs on 7 hits. The Orioles leave 1 at the end of 1. The Yankees are going to need a touchdown. They're trail 7-0. Why do we trade Montgomery? Great question, Dave. Great question. Put Pettit out there. He'd do better. What a joke. What a joke. Yeah, Hal and the Wilpons, Ryan, I think Hal and the Wilpons, well, Wilpons actually did sell their team. The Mets are the Mets. The Mets can do everything right. It never works for the Mets. The Mets are cursed. It's like the Jets. Like people think the Jets are going to be good this year. And on paper, the Jets should be good. But they're the Jets. And inevitably, something always happens to the Jets. So something will happen. It'll end up being 6-11 or 7-10. That's just, they just have bad luck. Oh, Michael, this year was over anyway, but this is embarrassing. I'm so glad well, listen, last night's game was really good, but I had a lot of fun going, like I said, taking my kid to the go-karts to get some ice cream to the little guy and hanging out and watching Saquon Barkley walk by me at Dick's. And he had a cavalcade of people, like I couldn't even see him. And there's this little pudgy fat guy in front of Saquon. I've seen him in my gym. I think he used to be a trainer there. The guy thinks he's jacked. He's like 5'4". He's like 200 pounds. And he's got no vascularity. Bro, you ain't all that. Don't act like it. Saquon can take care of himself. Saquon is ridiculous. Kevin, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. He said, Judge should request a trade. We're going nowhere. Yeah, but Judge just got signed. All I can say is this. I watched the game. Now, the Yankees don't have the same offense they did. I think this was from 2017, maybe. Jacoby Ellsbury was actually in the game. The Yankees trailed that one 9-1, and they won 14-11 in extra innings on a Matt Holliday 3-run homer. That's right. Matt Holliday was a Yankee. Pitch. First Sunday night game at Camden Yards since 2018. So 5 years. I might have been at that game too, man. I was at the National. No, because that was in July. Here's Rizzo hitting 247, and he takes it outside, and Rizzo gets the. Well, Dean Creamer sat on the bench for a while. See if that has any effect. You know it won't. Counts 2-1 as the ball bounced up there. The Yankees scored 1 run off a guy that had a 7 ERA the other night. Creamer's actually won 10 games, so number 11 should be a piece of cake. Yep, 2017. Girardi-led team. They played hard. They played well. They overachieved. 2-1, way upstairs, 3-1. Well, last thing you want to do if you're Creamer is walk the leadoff man when your team has got you 7 runs. I mean, he has a man bun going on, so he already takes an L. You can take this for that. That hairdo is an absolute L, sir. I mean, I know I have no hair, but my God, if I ever did, I would certainly not wear it like that. The 3-1 pitch, Rizzo takes it right down the middle. He tried to draw a walk. That was right down the middle of the plate. Rizzo, I mean, that's smart baseball there. That's actually a smart take. It's 3-1. What are you going to do? You're trying to build a rally. 3-2. Rizzo swings and rips it foul. Yep, Burgers at Latham. Yeah, I saw him yesterday. I saw him walk by. 3-2. Foul away again. So I guess you had to buy these. You had to actually pay to meet him, which I didn't know. Neither did the kid that let me know when he tagged me on Twitter. He didn't know either. So you actually had to go up. You had to pay for these wristbands. Then you had to hope that you had time to see him because he was only there for an hour and a half, and he came out like 15 minutes late. 3-2. Rizzo fouls it away. So you got in line. The line was like all the way around the store, and you hoped that you paid for that bracelet and then you got to see him. Because when he was done, he was done. He wasn't signing autographs. Well, no, he did sign autographs, but you had to buy something from Dick's in order for him to sign. You couldn't bring your own stuff in there. 3-2, Rizzo swings and misses. And as usual, Yankees down on strikes. Yeah, pitch 7, you're getting to start the Rays series. Why not? What a pathetic effort, man. Here is IKF, our best hitter. And it's in there for a strike count 0-1. IKF hitting 257. 5 homers, 28 RBIs, and that's our best hitter without Judge. That is how pathetic our team is. Upstairs, he had the big 3-run double last night. Since June 22nd, he's hitting 322. Like I said, he's been our best hitter. 1-1 shot, and second baseman right there. Westbrook throws him out 2 away. Trade deadlines, but the Yankees should be sellers in every facet. Every facet. Here's Bader outside 1-0. 7-0. That's not a misprint. That is what it is. 7-zip. One-0 in there for a strike count, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Rip. Base hit. So a 2-out single here for Bader. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Aaron Judge. I'm sorry. Aaron Judge played 2 games. Lord knows he can't play a third in a row. So it'll bring up Greg Allen. Oh, there's no question, Daddy Dayball. He'd straighten his team right up, as would a competent GM. It'd be nice to have a competent GM for the Yankees. Pitch. Swinging first pitch down 7-0 is Greg Allen. Now, Eduardo Nunez actually can make contact. God, I can't. Every time I come down here, man, I can't clear my damn throat. Rebra.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you. Pitches outside. He says, just saw a score 90 comedy stream. Sorry, but you the man. Reba, you know what? The Giants are right around the corner, my man. We're in training camp. Looking forward to Giants season. The Yankee season is shot and shit. But how can I be the man when you're the man, brother? Appreciate you, though, man. Thank you so much. The 1-1 pitch. That is inside. The count is 2-1. Greg Allen hitting 200. Has 1 solo home run of the year. It'll be a 2-1. Bader takes his lead. Creamer deals. Big rip and a miss at a slider that was in the dirt, and the count's 1-2. It'll be a 2-2. Bader leads off first. Pitch. Allen takes. 3-2. Well, if nothing else, I mean, the Yankees have taken a lot of pitches tonight, but Severino is just terrible. And, I mean, he should not be starting anymore. He should be out of the rotation. 3-2 pitch. Good at bat by Greg Allen. Walked him in. That's just a really stupid pitch by Creamer. You're up 7-0 with Greg Allen at the plate, and you throw him a 3-2 slider. That is stupid baseball. What the hell is the point of that pitch? You trying to strike him out? Just get the guy out. I mean, I'm a Yankee fan. That is just terrible pitching. I just enjoy good baseball. That is so not good baseball at all. Why would you throw him that pitch? If I was a manager, man, I'd fine him $200 for that shit. Here's Volpe. Bounced up there. Nice stop by McCann. Now here's Anthony Volpe.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
I wish Volpe would have one fly away, like the late great Dave Niehaus used to say, fly away, meaning a home run. If you're ever going to hit one, Volpe, now's the time to do it. 1-0, inside 2-0. Well, Creamer's had problems with his control. The Yankees, listen, man, the Yankees are down 7-0 very early in this game. But if you could get a couple runs in this inning, you got time to come back. You gotta take a pitch on the corner. That was a good one, 2-1. You got to take advantage of your opportunities. There's one here. It'll be a 2-1 to Volpe. The pitch, low, 3-1. Good job to lay off. What happened to Bellinger? The Cubs aren't trading Bellinger. Nobody's trading their guys. The only names that have been floated out there for the Yankees are Dylan Carson and Randall Grichuk. Pitch. Volpe had a home run cut on 3-1, and he fouled it back. That's pretty much what the Yankees have done all year. Overswing. It's a total overswing. Instead of just being short and quick and staying through the baseball, you open up, you fly open, and you overswing and you foul it back. It's just what they do. But none of them are on the market, so there's no reason for the Yankees to do anything but sell. And he walked him. Wow. Well, the Yankees have a chance here. Higashioka. This is a gigantic at bat. Creamer's already up to 42 pitches. This has been, well, the pitching coach kind of looks like Daboll for the Orioles a little bit. You got Brian Daboll's on the Orioles, just a little more jacked version of him. This is a really bad job by Cream. Now, I know he sat on the bench for a long time, but he had full count on Bowers and Stanton in the first. He's walked two guys here. And the pitch to Greg Allen was terrible. Like, why would you throw a slider on 3-2 when you're up 7-0 to Greg Allen? Aaron Judge, whatever. Still stupid, because the worst it's going to be a 7-2. Greg Allen? If the Yankees can get some runs in this inning, if Higashioka can come through here, that pitch of Greg Allen's the big one in this inning. Here is Higashioka. Pitch in there for a strike. Just for that comment, yeah, you're going to go in timeout. We're not even. You're just going to go in the corner for 5 minutes for that one. It'll be an 0-1 to Higashioka. Pitch low, 1-0. Oh, I was like, what is that over there? It's the current series. Russell, my friend. Pitch, low, 2-1.
Thank you for being a friend.
He says, Yankees like the Knicks 3 years ago, no one wants to come to this team, and we have little trade value, need a reboot. I completely agree. It'll be a 2-1 to Higashioka, and the pitch way outside, 3-1. Creamer and his man boner. Higashioka needs a take here, man. I'm giving him the take sign if I'm the manager. No question about that. I am definitely giving him the take sign here. I am not having him swing on 3-1. This guy can't throw a strike. The 3-1. He swings and grounds it weakly to third. Throw across the diamond in time. What a fucking terrible job by Higashioka. Horrible job. You do not swing 3-1 down by 7 runs when the guy can't throw a strike. That is Yankee baseball to a T. Again, they have no idea how to play the game. No fundamentals whatsoever. There is no way in fucking hell I give him the swing sign 3-1. He is taking all the way. All the way. The guy can't throw a strike. You have the bases loaded. You're down by 7 runs. Make him throw you a strike before you swing at it. I'll be right back. Back for more bullshit. Knee hurts today. Roman Empire, one can only hope, my man. One can only hope that that's what happens. Yeah, that's exactly what they that's exactly what they do too, Bodo. Dumb dementals. That's a great term for it, Bodo. Dumb dementals. That's the last time the Orioles won a championship. Good for Baltimore, though, man. Seriously. Good for the O's. I kind of like the 2017 Yankees, man. Nobody really expected a lot from the Orioles, and just playing really well. There's the Inner Harbor. I've been to Baltimore, like I said, a number of times. The Inner Harbor is very nice. You really don't want to go off the trodden path in Baltimore, though, because the surrounding area is really not the best. Kind of like when you go to the Bronx. You really don't want to veer too far away from the stadium. The same thing with the Inner Harbor. You don't really want to. And trust me, I know I've been to the National Card Show convention, and outside our hotel, I think there was a murder. So that was good. There's our asshole manager. What do I do? How do I manage? Dirty. Orioles lead 7-0. It'll be Santander, O'Hearn, and Austin Hayes. In a national embarrassment, Severino back out there, and Santander helped him out as he swung at ball 3, hit a weak ground ball to Rizzo. Santander does not hustle one bit. Oh, the exit velo, 40.8. They show the exit velo on that one, 40.8 off the bat, one out here in the second. The Yankees had a chance to get back into it. Creamer was struggling in that inning. He walked 2 in a row. Gave up a 2-out hit to Bader. He walked down. He walked Volpe. He was behind 3-1 on Higashoka. Higashoka swung a slider off the plate inside and hit a weak ground ball to third. If Higashoka actually is taking, which he should have been taking, there's no reason for him to swing on 3-1 at all. You're the 9th place hitter. That's not Aaron Judge. It's not Stanton. That's not LeMahieu. Pitch is grounded foul. LeMahieu's not in the game tonight either, by the way. He also started to hit the ball, so we got to make sure we sit him down because LeMahieu has been hitting, so make sure you rest him. Pitch. Up and in. Yeah, why would we want Matt Olson? He only has 35 homers and 88 RBIs for the Braves. Freddie Freeman just hitting a solid 320. Pitch. Grounded to second. Glaber moves to his left, throws out O'Hearn, and there's 2 away here in the second. Bob Boone, yeah, Bob Boone was a great catcher. Oh, Nick, you talking about Baltimore? Pitch. Ground ball to short. There's Volpe. Fields fires out. So Severino bounces back Yankees are going to need him to go some kind of length. They play Tampa tomorrow. You want to save the bullpen. Sun is setting in the Inner Harbor. The sun is setting on the Yankee season. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We played 2 full innings. Orioles lead by a touchdown. They're up 7-0. Justin Turner, Corey Seager. Never went after Bryce Harper. Why? So sad how bad this freaking team is. By the way, man, we're at 91 likes. Let's get up to 100 likes. Come on, man. Smack that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Ring a ding, 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 the bell. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. That's why I do these Yankee games. I said it last year. I wanted to do a lot more Yankee content. And I'm doing the best that I can. Obviously, the Giants are going to start to take precedence, not only because they're way better than the freaking Yankees, but my channel is really built on the Giants. Gwendolyn, my lady, what is going on? Good to see you. A different thumbnail for Gwendolyn tonight. She brings in the evil empire. I don't know. So I was looking at some things like whatchamacallit, like other people's live streams, and those emojis are really big in the Yahoo chat. Now I can't see them. It doesn't look big on my end here. But yeah, the Mets are bad, Jamil. What a disappointing season for New York baseball. I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't think the Yankees were going to do jack shit anyway. All they did was run it back and add Carlos Rodon. That was all they did. They did not make one big move this offseason. They brought back a shitty, lackluster, all-or-nothing offense that's completely inconsistent, strikes out 1,000,000 times and hits 230. That's all they did. The Mets, I thought, the Mets went for it and didn't work. I guess the rest of the mods did abandon ship. No, I think the Giants, I mean, they could win 10 or more games. I'm more in the 9 area. Yep, $600 million for New York baseball. $600 million. I don't know if the Mets are in last place because I don't know where I think the Nationals are in last place, but between these two clubs, the Mets and the Yankees are about a 500 team. The Yankees are a 500 team since the middle of last year, mind you. This is nothing new. Salvatore! It's a great name. It's my first name, actually. So how can I be the man when you the man, brother? 1-0 to Bowers, and the count is 1-1. I don't know what I'm looking at over there, why I'm looking at Gunnar Henderson. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Top of the order for the Yankees, Bowers, Torres, Stanton, and a laugher. And Bowers hits a weak pop-up to center field. Actually, it's carrying back at the track of the wall, and it's gone! Bye, Felicia!
You can put it on the board. Yes.
So the Yankees get on the board. Oh, I didn't bring this up. My bad. We're going to bring this up. Got to bring it up. I thought that was a weak pop-up, man. Carry, and that ball got shot by Bowers. I think you should have got Anderson. The Yankees are on the board at 7-1. Torres steps in there. Just think about if Higashioka would have just taken a damn pitch. The Yankees could have been right back in this game. Okay, Gwendolyn. Pitch outside 2-0. I mean, Creamer has not had good control at all. He's thrown a lot of pitches already, 52 pitches. And the Yankees let him off the hook in the second. Glaber takes upstairs, but it's called a strike. The count is 2-1. Yeah, hopefully, Dow Giants fan, we get some excitement before it's over, but I didn't think that was going out. That pitch is in there for a strike, 2-2. It looked like Bowers reached for it. That ball got way out. Jamil, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate you. Giants get me excited. I love the soundboard. Thank you, my friend. We had a couple people that didn't like the soundboard, but we're not going to stop it for the minority of people. The 2% of people that don't like it. Glaber gets into one. Back track wall. Bang! Felicia, this ball is it going? Is it not gone? So that ball like hit the top of the wall? I don't know. I think the umpires are going to review this. Let's see where this is. I think it's a double. I think it's a double. It hit the top of the wall and bounced back into play. Well, I John Sterling to that one. John Sterling did. Bubbles boom, wiping boogers as usual. Well, then I'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton. The Yankees are hitting this guy. I don't think that's a home run. I think that ball, they are reviewing it, but I think that ball hits the top of the wall and bounces back into play. Look at the broccoli haircuts. What is up with the hairstyles, man? That kid reach out and touch it. I can't tell. It's going to be a double, I would imagine. Yep, it's a double. It's a double. Look at that hair. Why would you do that to yourself? Terrible. That hairstyle is as embarrassing as Luis Severino is. Throw that kid out of the game, too. He touched the ball. Throw that kid out of the game for his hairstyle. Here's Stanton. Oh, Stanton took a hanging breaking ball. That should have been a hit to freaking I'm trying to think of another city in Baltimore. Annapolis. That's Maryland. It still should have been hit there. Outside 1-1. So the Yankees trail 7-1 here in the top of the third. Glaber's on at second with nobody out. The Yankees have got to get that run in. They had an opportunity. They had the bases loaded with 2 outs in the last inning, did not score. It'll be a 1-1 to Stanton. He's going to go deep this at bat. He takes it. That was a good pitch, and the count's 1-2. I predict Stanton to go deep every at bat, and I figure 5% of the time I get it correct. He did go deep last night in his first at bat. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. Just off the plate, and the count's 2-2. Kramer looks in. That was off the plate, but when you've had no control, the umpire's not going to give you that anyway. And speaking of bad hairstyle, Kramer with that man bun, that is a total L. That's worse than the broccoli haircuts. The 2-2, low 3-2. Anthony Rizzo awaits on deck. Come on, G. I don't know what the hell that is, Jamil, but it ain't getting it done. 3-2. He blew it right past him. Stanton's got nothing left. Challenged him with a fastball down in the zone, and Stanton was a day late. Right by him. Stanton's got no legs left. There is no torque in that hip. He's just so strong, he hits the ball out with just his upper body. Pitch to Rizzo in there for a strike. Rizzo. Rizzo is 0 for 1, struck out in the first. And again, every run is so important for the Yankees because it is still early in this game. No lead is safe at Camden Yards. Of course, they did back up the fences a lot. But Stanton does not do his job. Judge is back, Jamil. He came back Friday. He went 3 for 4 last night with a home run, and Aaron Boone made sure to sit him down today because that's what our idiot manager does. It'll be an 0-1 to Rizzo. Kramer deals. Rizzo takes strike 2. Why do they keep? Are they talking to Gunnar Henderson, guys? Like, I don't know why they keep showing him. I do not have the volume up, so my guess is that they're talking to him because they keep showing him. It'll be an 0-2 to Rizzo. Pitch. Swung and a miss. Rizzo's got nothing left. Extremely slow bat. Blew it right by him. He is, Mike. Thank you. Right by him. So two really, really old, slow bats strike out back-to-back, and that'll bring up our best hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Pitch, big rip and a miss, and a pitch 6 feet off the plate, and the count is 0-1. Oh, 1 in there for a strike, count 0-2. We could have had Olsen. We could have had Seager. We could have had Freeman. We could have made a run at Bryce Harper. Our fucking idiot GM goes after Josh Donaldson and Anthony Rizzo and Joey Gallo. 0-2. And Kiner-Falefa swings and misses. So the Yankees get a run on the solo homer, but they go down in order after that. 7-1 at the end of 2.5. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Orioles update. Yep, another strikeout. Yep, Michael, that's exactly it. It's been like that for many years now. I never said Creamer sucks. When the hell did I ever say Creamer sucks? I said he was struggling with his control. I never said he sucked. I hate when people fucking lie. You're not going to get anywhere in life lying. What happens if people catch a lie and you end up with a broken jaw? That shit'll happen in real life. You start lying on people. That'll happen to you real quick. Oh, another poster. There you go. Well, they said he sucks. I didn't say he sucks. He's 10-4. I mean, that's pretty good. He just hadn't had any control. The team is poverty. The team is broke. Diehard Giants fan. Broken. 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 Hopefully I'll be back on the road by then. Ah, shit, your truck's messed up again? No, I know. I remember. I remember, William. I remember that. Trust me, I remember that. No, they don't, but a Gen Xer will love it. A Gen Xer will tap your chin in a heartbeat. You know that, Pasha. We have no problems. No problems. Right. Rizzo is was Dorn from Major League Baseball. Wish we had him 2 years ago. We did. 4 years ago then. And I'm definitely ready for football. I don't know how much more of this I can do. Severino back out there for the third. It'll be Frazier, Urias, and Westberg. Frazier hit a 3-run homer in the first, make it 6-0, or else they added a run after that. 7-1 as we play here in the bottom of the third. Severino set at the chest, and the righty kicks and deals, and that pitch is swung on and ripped foul. Frazier's took the first pitch I think he saw out of the park. He's obviously seeing the ball well out of Severino's hand. The count is 0-2. Sevy about to throw his 50th pitch. Many of those pitches in the first when they gave up a 7 spot. Pitch is swung on the ground and right back to Severino. He does field this one, throws to Rizzo, and there's one away. They're showing the comparison from 2021 when it was 364 and 7 feet. Now they moved it back 20 feet and raised it 6 feet. So obviously much harder to poke it out of there. I stood in that picnic area a number of times. Camden Yards is a beautiful ballpark, man. Like I said, if you love baseball and you have not been there, you got to visit Camden Yards. It is really nice. It'll be a 1-0 in there for a strike. I remember one of the games I went to, Jake Arrieta had a perfect game through 6 1/3 against the Anaheim Angels. Boog's Barbecue, obviously amazing stuff. Pitch, swung and fouled away. And the count is 0-2 to Urias, or 1-2 rather. Yeah, it's a nice park, Jamil. No question, man. Seven on the pitch clock. 5 in the pitch clock. 4. Sevy set. Kicks, deals, swung on line, base hit left field. Bad job, base hit right field, rather. And cutting it off and throwing it back in to hold Urias in a single. Bad pitch by Severino, way up in the zone on 1-2. So Urias on with a 1-out single. That'll bring up the second baseman, Jordan Westberg. Severino does not have it tonight, and he's just going to take one for the team. Yankees have a 3-game series with the Rays coming up. Yankees pretty much gave this one away. Pitch in there for a strike, count 0-1. Yankees pretty much conceded the series to the Orioles when they decided to sit Judge after a 3-hit night, including a home run. Just got back from his injury, and they sit him down right away after 2 games. They also sat DJ LeMahieu, who's actually been hitting the ball well. Severino throws the first, and Urias is back. LeMahieu is hitting over 300 in his last 20 games. Sat them down as well. You got one of the worst starting pitchers in the major leagues on the bump for you tonight. And like I said, Boone and Cashman conceded the series when they went with this lineup and this pitcher. Pitch is in there for a strike. The count's 1-2. The 0-2 pitch, way outside, or as the great Bob Uecker would say,
Just a bit outside.
Count 1-2. Yes, strike Severino's an automatic forfeit. Pretty much. Boone does not believe in hot streaks. Boone doesn't know how to manage. Got no feel for the game. No feel for the game. 1-2. Outside 2-2. It's all those analytical geeks that sit there and construct a lineup and just, they don't know what the hell they're doing. And it hasn't worked in years. And yet they still do the same shit. I don't know why you would think this late in the season, what you've been doing all year is all of a sudden going to click. 2-2. He struck him out.
He gone!
Severino's 4th K. What are we looking at here? We're showing Glaber's home run in 29 of 30 ballparks. So who gives a shit? This is the freaking 30th ballpark. And it doesn't count. Why the hell do they show that shit? Is the most meaningless fucking stat. That would have been a home run in this ballpark. Would have been a home run in that ballpark. Who cares? They're not playing there. These are analytical nerds with way too much time in their hands. Who gives a shit what other ballparks that would have been a home run in? It's not a home run in this park. They're playing here. Pitch low. Just like when people hit a 313-foot home run down the left field line of Yankee Stadium, or right field line down to Yankee Stadium. Oh, that would have been that's the only ballpark would have been a home run in. Who cares? It's the only one that matters. 1-1, swung on and missed. Count 1-2 to McCann. Baseball is getting harder and harder and harder for me to watch, and I love baseball, so it's a shame. But all these analytics and these stupid stats and all this bullshit makes this game so stupid. You don't need all that shit. The 1-2 inside 2-2. It's like all these TikTokers that come up with this stupid bullshit in the gym, these dumb exercises that do absolutely nothing for you. Stand on one foot and do a hammer curl. Idiot. 2-2. Way outside. Swung on and missed.
He gone!
So Sevy settled down, but he's given up 7 runs through 3 innings. We'll go to the top of the 4th. Orioles 7, Yankees 1. Yankees management totally screwed everything up, Elias. There's no question about that. No question about it. The Buick for $199 a month. 7-1 Baltimore. It'll be Bader, Allen, and Volpe for the Yanks. All 3 of them reached base in the 2nd inning before Higashioka hit a weak ground ball to 3rd on a 3-1 pitch. Many car commercials here during the ESPN game. What a doozy of a game I picked to call today. Should have just said the hell with it. But just relaxed. An Otani bobblehead. An Acuna bobblehead. A stupid umpire bobblehead. Bunch of bobbleheads. An Esther Cortez bobblehead. Mookie Betts. I'm guessing that's who all these people are. Euchre, there he is. I hope that's a guy with man boobs there because that bobblehead had tits. Buster Only down there at Brandon Hyde. He's like, what's it like to play against this Yankee team? Brandon's like, well, I mean, to be quite frank, this Yankee team's a freaking joke and they suck ass. And if we couldn't beat this series with that manager over there, I don't know what the hell we would have done. I'm surprised we lost last night, to be honest with you. I guess we felt sorry for the Yankees, had to give them one, but Aaron Boone's done such a lousy job over there with the Yankees. This was an easy win for us tonight. Bader swings and lines it off the glove. The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. So Bader's 2 for 2. And then I'll bring up the left fielder, Greg Allen, who drew a walk in the 2nd. And again, I don't know why Creamer threw him a 3-2 slider up 7-0, but that's what baseball's become. Angels beat the Blue Jays 3-2 today. Pitch in there for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Top of the 4th, Orioles 7, Yankees 1. Bader on at first with nobody out. Greg Allen walked in the 2nd. Creamer's up to 70 pitches already. Pitch number 71 is fouled away, and the count's quickly 0-2 to Greg Allen. I imagine they call that a hit. I can't see the line score there. I have to refresh this, I think. Pitch! Allen pops it up. And there's one away. Where's the line score? There it is. Wish I could get rid of this game highlight thing here. Yankees 1 run on 4 hits tonight. If you're a Yankee fan, J-Rod, I'm glad you went to the game yesterday instead, too. Pitch is in there for a strike to Volpe.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
He walked in the 2nd, loaded the bases before Higashioka grounded out to 3rd. Pitch right down the middle, and he takes it for a strike, and the count's 0-2. 74 pitches, but the Yankees only have 1 run to show for it. Yeah, Boone will say Sevy had good stuff tonight. They just hit him. That's exactly what he'll say. I felt like his stuff was good. You know, they just put some good swings on him early in the game. He finished strong. It'll be an 0-2 to Volpe. Creamer deals. Volpe swings and misses.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Volpe just completely overmatched. And then I bring up Higashioka. Here is Higgy. Had an opportunity to get the Yankees on the board in the second and takes outside. Hit a very weak ground ball to third on what probably would have been ball 4 on a 3-1 pitch. Yankees could have got right back in the game, but he killed the rally. 1-0. Higgy takes it down the middle. Count 1-1. Top of the fourth, Bader on at first, 2 outs. Bader led off with a single. He's been stranded there. Pitched low, 2-1. The Yankees have made Creamer work, but again, they've had nothing to show for it tonight. Thanks to Severino's horrible first inning, they got way behind. The 2-1, Higgy opens up way too early and grounds it foul, and the count's 2-2. So you pitch number 80 for Creamer. The 2-2. Higgy hits it in the air. Foul, right side and out of play, and the count remains 2-2. You know, Creamer definitely wants to get through. Definitely wants to get through 5 and get the win. There's Felix Bautista. Highest K rate of all time, and of course, I mean, everybody swings and misses a ton this day and age. So no surprise, 3 of the 4 highest have been the last 3 seasons. Higashioka takes time and steps out of the box. Bader on at first, 2 outs in the top of the fourth. The Orioles lead the Yankees 7-1. The 2-2 pitch. Good swing by Higashioka. Fouls it back. Bader was running. I don't know why. Maybe Bader thought the count was 3-2. You're down by 6 runs. You don't run on a 2-2 pitch. It'll be a 2-2 again to Higashioka. Pitch. Swung in line. Base hit center field. Well, you think he could have done that the last at bat? Would have been good. The Yankees have had base runners tonight, but as has been the case for many years, they do not hit with men on base. They just don't do that. It's just something that has disappeared from this team. One of the worst teams in the league hitting with runners in scoring position. Here's Bowers. He homered his last time up. It's the Yankees' only run. I thought it was a fly ball to center. That thing just kept carrying and carrying. Pitch. Bowers had a good swing at a fastball, but fouled it straight back. And the count is 0-1. Yankees trying to scratch across a run or two here. Pitch. Big rip and a miss and a curveball, and the count's 0-2. Orioles got 7 runs in the first inning. Yankees had an opportunity in the second, had the base loaded, 2 outs, didn't score. Had Glaber on at second and the third with nobody out, did not score. And now first and second with 2 outs here in the fourth. Pitch. Bowers rips a base hit into the corner down the right field line. Bader's going to score. Let's see if they're going to send around. They do not. They hold Higgy on at second, but the Yankees get another run. It is 7-2. Job by Bowers, waited back, and that one ripped it into the corner. Higashioka's got to be slower than all get out to have not scored with 2 outs. What's a big at bat for Gleyber Torres? I mean, if Gleyber can, get a hit here, it's 7-4. And Creamer is laboring. There is action in the Oriole bullpen now as Mike Bauman gets up. Big at bat here for Gleyber. He literally just missed a home on his last at bat. Hit off the top of the wall. Hit a 400-foot double. Gleyber looking for a big hit here. Yankees have got one in. Gleyber takes in the corner. That was a good pitch by Creamer, and the count is 0-1. 86 pitches here for Dean Creamer. There is Aaron Judge, probably wishing he was in the game. For some reason, he's not. But if the Yankees can get their way back into this, he'll probably be available to pinch hit. Gleyber swings at a pitch up by his neck and pops it straight up in the air. Try to do too much with that one, and Gleyber fails again. The Yankees get 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 2. We've played 3.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Baltimore 7, Yankees 2. William.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you, my friend. He says, Baddog, I've been in New York City since Thursday on a family vacation, first time visiting. We're having a ball. New York City is awesome. It is really fun, William, when you visit. I would never want to live there, but it is definitely fun when you visit. There's no question. There's a lot to do. They don't call that the city that never sleeps for no reason. Food is great. There's no dead time there in New York City, man. It's a lot of fun. So Bryce Harper should have been here. They should have made a run at him. I think I even did a video years ago. Why don't the Yankees make a run at Bryce Harper? It's like he was like 25 or 26. He left-handed power hitter, hustled his ass off. So bring back Mattingly, bring back somebody. Yeah, not only have they not won a World Series in 10 years, man, they haven't, or 14 years, they haven't been to one. Martin, my man, what's up, buddy? Thank you for your first ever super chat, brother. Really appreciate it, my good man. Martin says hello. Hello. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate that. Nick says New York City is a dump. Parts of it definitely are. Parts of it are great. Yeah, you can't get Candelario. The Yankees don't. I mean, I know I sit there and scream about it every time I do a video or a live stream. I don't know why, man. Nothing's ever going to change. We get screamed to we're blue in the face, and nothing's ever going to change. Yeah, Manhattan is great. There's definitely parts of it that suck, just like Baltimore. The Inner Harbor is great, but you get off the path of the Inner Harbor, it's terrible. You ever been to St. Petersburg? That's not a good neighborhood either. That's a dump. Yes, you're absolutely right, Umar. He did. He chased away all our winning ball players. He completely ruined our team. I completely agree, man. I completely agree. Dire Bears fan, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. He says, give me a hell yeah. All right, give me a hell yeah.
Give me a hell yeah.
There you go. Bottom of the 4th. I don't even want to know what the hell Boone's talking about. Severino is still in there. Foul of the way. Top of the order, Rushman, Henderson, and Santander. Orioles had 6 runs in this game before Severino recorded an out. Gave up 7 in the first. JHM, what's going on? Pitch way upstairs. Pitch upstairs. Boone needs some I can't hear Boone saying. So I don't know. Rushman's 2 for 2. A couple singles, RBI, and a run scored. Payoff pitch. Probably helps Severino out there. He's fouled it back. Anthony, I'd love to see Boone bite his tongue. No question, man. Yeah, Boone's an idiot. We know that, man, of 1,005 volts. That sounds about right for him. Pitch. Rushman crushes it, but foul. Man, that seems great. Here was Vancouver. There you go. Exactly, Irish. Exactly, man. It'll be a payoff pitch once again. Sevy deals. And it's upstairs. He walked him. Things are going well. Yeah. They're going well if you're an Oriole fan. All right. Here is Gunnar Henderson. 1 on, nobody out. Pitch, swung on, line, base hit into the alley. That should finish Severino. Rushman's going to round third. He's going to score. It is 8-2. Yankees kick it around in the cutoff man. And Gunnar Henderson acting like he just won the World Series with his celebration at second base. And it is 8-2. I will be right back, guys. I will be right back. Up. Is that better? I don't know. I don't know which one works. All right. No? Yes? We work? Okay. That was weird. 8-2 Baltimore. Sorry, my kid wanted to show me something on his game. I should be up there hanging out with him instead of calling this crap. Pitch is grounded past Rizzo into left field. 9-2 Orioles. So the Yankees got 2 runs, and the Orioles get them right back. And that'll do it for Severino, who was complete and utter fucking garbage, as usual. A horrible start for Severino. 3 1/3. Gave up 9 runs and is responsible for the runner at first. So Marinaccio will come in to pitch. We've been blown out a lot this year, Pasha, and we don't blow many teams out because we can't score at all. Why do I even waste my fucking time? I honestly don't know why I waste my time with this team. Talking to the guy from Print Champs. We're gonna get some new merch. And talk to my guy, the Print Champs. We're gonna get some new merch, man. I told you I'm gonna have that I'm gonna have those tiki shirts printed up, man. I tell you, Chrisley, it's been tough. I'll tell you, man. And Nick, yeah, unfortunately I am a fan. This has just been such a bad year. I mean, it's been the same shit for years. It's finally catching up to them. You know, the other teams in our division have caught up because their front office moved on. They've moved past launch angle and all this other bullshit that the Yankees do with this low average and all power shit. I mean, that's why the Orioles are in first place. That's what Tampa always did well. You know, Houston, they develop their prospects. They get them up there. They start winning games. Toronto, the Yankees don't do that shit. The Yankees don't ever develop their prospects. They bury them in the minors, and then they trade the guys for guys that are over the fucking hill. They do it all the damn time. It's like, oh, this guy was an MVP in 2015. Let's get him on the team in 2022 because that'll matter. So bad. So bad. Martin, my man, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. If the Yankees do anything, man, they better be sellers. Martin, they better not try to get anybody. There's nobody out there anyway. Pitch is in there for a strike. Marinaccio into the game now for the Yankees after Severino's just absolutely dreadful performance. As Mike Francesa said, there's a lot of guys in this team that do not belong wearing Yankee pinstripes. There's just a lot of them. They're not Yankees. Boone's one of them. It starts with the manager. He does not belong in pinstripes. Counts 1-1. Austin Hayes up there. O'Hearn on at first. 2 in for the Orioles. Pitch. Big swing and a miss at a high fastball. And the count is 1-2. Yeah, Gallo's available. Cashman's checking in on Gallo. Think about all the guys, man. Gallo, Lance Berkman. It was always guys like that. No, Bellinger's not going anywhere. That pitch is swung on and missed. So Marinaccio gets Hayes. He gone! No. 2 away. Look at Mike Elias, a GM that knows what he's doing. How about that? Guy with all of his hair, normal height. Our guy, bald as me and a foot shorter than I am. Pitch. I've never seen the weight room a day in his life. I agree with you, William. Thank God I'm old enough to remember those dynasty Yankees. And maybe it's a curse because when you remember how good they used to play, this is pathetic. If you're used to this type of shit, it probably doesn't bother you. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike counts 1-1. If you're used to this brand of Yankee baseball, you don't know any different. Yeah, Chris Young is another guy. And there's always guys like that. The pitch. Outside corner, 1-2. I think Pinnock, I think that's an open competition opposite McKinney. Pinnock had one hell of an interception today, though. I can tell you that. That was sick. That was sick. I should have just done a hangout and talked about the Giants today. That pitch is swung on and missed. So Marinaccio does a good job. He gone! Marinaccio comes in, strikes out the 2 batters he faces, and that will retire the Orioles. But they get 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1. We've played 4 full. Orioles 9, Yankees 2. I have no idea where they are, Flip. I did see them win 5, Michael. I was alive when they won in 77 and 78, but I was too young to know. They held on to Greg Bird forever. That's all those guys, man. The Yankees always had these shitty-ass prospects. Mason Williams was another one. Greg Bird. Esteban Florial will never get a freaking chance. I don't know how many damn prospect catchers we had that were absolute garbage. Remember they drafted Andrew Brockman, the pitcher that needed Tommy John surgery immediately. He never did shit for us. They don't know what the hell they're doing, man. This team has no clue. All those resources, all that payroll, and they have no clue how to build a freaking team at all. Somehow they think that this shit that they bring out there every night is going to somehow just all of a sudden figure it the hell out. Like that's Boone. Every post-game conference, oh, they'll figure it out. We're going to start hitting. We're going to start. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, clown. Because if the team ain't hit in 105 games, they're not about to start hitting now. Yep, William, we had one hell of a home field advantage in that old ballpark in the Bronx. Yeah, Edwin, like I said, I was alive in 77, 78, but too young to know. Analytics killed the Yankees. John Carpenter, that's one of my favorite directors. John Smoltz mentioned it last night. Said the Orioles, they quick and short to the ball on 2 strikes. He said the Orioles do not talk about launch angle. They talk about quick, short strokes and making contact and hitting the ball well. And instead, they don't. The Yankees always talk about launch angle. Eric, you're the man. Thanks so much for super chat, brother.
Give me a hell yeah.
Oh, I see Eric went to the Bodo route. He says, he went to the Bodo route. He said, I have a few unemployment jokes, but they don't work. My wife is upset with me because I have no sense of direction, so I packed up my stuff and right. I love the dad jokes. Eric, he Bodoed right there. Bodo's good at those. Here's Stanton swung on and crushed to center field. Actually, was blooped. But we'll take it. It's a base hit for Giancarlo. The Yankees have had plenty of base runners tonight. Their pitching, Severino really failed them. Absolute trash. Dean Kramer is not going to get the win. He's up 9-2. Here's another visit. How many fucking... Oh, that's the end of him. You have got to be really disappointed, man. You're Dean Kramer. Your team stakes you to a 7-0 lead after one. It's 7-2 going to the bottom of the fourth. The Orioles get you those 2 runs back. You're up 9-2, and you can't get the win. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Boone would have stuck with our starting pitcher. The next thing you know would have been 9-6, and then he would have brought in the starter. So obviously the Orioles manager says, you know what? We're going to bring him out there, and he's on a short leash because you don't want the Yankees to get back in this. Kramer struggled tonight. He did not have really good stuff. He was all over the place. He was very wild. You know, he's behind almost every hitter. He walked a lot of batters. Yankees couldn't take advantage because the Yankees don't take advantage of anybody. Oh, Danks, you're absolutely right. The AL East passed the Yankees by a mile. The funny thing is the Red Sox are even selling, and they're still ahead of the Yankees. Red Sox are selling players, and they're still ahead of the Yankees. Of course, I remember Brian Taylor. I saw Brian Taylor pitch at Albany Colony at Heritage Park in Albany back in 1992. So, would Georgia fight? Oh, God, Georgia would have got rid of Cashman 3-4 years ago. No question. No question. No question about that. They always got to show food commercials. Wagyu burger. Somebody tell me what a Wagyu burger is from Arby's. We got the meats. Thought Arby's was a roast beef place. Blue Moon brewed by baseball. Barbara, what's up, my lady? Have a great night. Thank you for stopping in. Sorry this game sucked. And it did. No, he only had that love affair with Billy. He liked to do that with Billy. He liked to do that with Billy Martin. I don't really have a go-to. Chris, I just kind of eat what's ever there. I mean, I like brats. I always like brats. Those are good. I mean, obviously pizza and wings is always there. Drink a couple beers. I like steaks, though. I like steaks in the grill. My brother-in-law makes killer venison burgers. I didn't get to see Thurman Munson, man. He passed away. I was too young, so I don't remember. Here is Anthony Rizzo. Oh, 1 bounced up there. Much like Luca Brasi, Anthony Rizzo's bat sleeps with the fishes. Giancarlo went to second. I forgot Giancarlo was on base. It was Giancarlo. Good job by him. Boy, his legs just... Stanton's too strong. Strong as an ox, flexible as a piece of wood. I bet Thurman's amazing. I'm trying to buy a Thurman Munson rookie. I offered a guy some money. He didn't take it. Pitch. I don't know if that was a cold strike or he went around. It's 1-2. Eric, my man.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you, brother. He says, any animal that's wagging its tail, you grind up into a burger. That's true. You really could do that. You really could. I never really liked venison. My brother-in-law, though, man, God, he makes the best venison burgers. Those little sausage in there are amazing. Pitch. Strike 3 called. So Rizzo, once again, out on strikes. Rizzo's pissed. Rizzo said bullshit. Rizzo didn't like the call. Looked like a good pitch. I think Rizzo's more mad at the 2-strike pitch. Boone, go sit down, you bitch. We all know the umpire is going to bully you. Boone gets bullied. I mean, that's borderline. I think Rizzo was more mad at the 2-strike pitch. One away here. Yeah, Irish. A lot of people were. My dad was. That was my dad. My dad's favorite player was Munson. Pitch to ICAP's in there for a strike count 0-1. I definitely got to get a Munson rookie. It's something I've put off for a long time. They're not too expensive, so maybe after this game I'll run up and buy one off of eBay or something. I wanted a higher grade. I don't want to. An 8's expensive, but I'll probably buy a 7. I offered a guy that was selling a PSA 8, and he never got back to my offer. IKF quickly behind in the count 0-2. The Yankees got quickly behind in this game 7-0 after 1. They trail 9-2, top of the 5th. IKF hits a squibber down the line, and that will stay foul. Boone does get bullied by Snow White. Boone is definitely a Barbie girl. Jack. Yes, he is. Why does Boone pick his nose a lot? I don't know. He's trying to find his brain in there, I guess, Nelson. I honestly don't know. Is that the Orioles owner taking a sip of beer? My man. The 0-2 bounced up there. I'm sure Brian Cashman drinks white wine spritzers. Cashman seems like a white wine spritzer guy. Boone, there's no doubt in my mind. Aaron Boone drinks Zima. There is not a doubt in my mind Aaron Boone is a Zima drinker. For those of you who don't know, Zima was like a wine cooler type of thing back in the 90s. 1-2, low 2-2. You were it's not something that was cool to drink, and Boone is definitely a Zima drinker. It'll be a 2-2. IKF chops it foul. Your longest. You remember that shit? You guys remember that? Well, Pasha, I know you do because you're a Gen Xer like me. So yes. Eric, my man.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for the super sticker, brother. Right there. We did legs today, so we don't have the good pump. IKF swings and grounds a base hit to right field. Let's see if Stanton can score. He doesn't because Stanton can't run to save his life. So the Yankees have runners at the corners, but for Eric, right here like this. Right there like that. Let's go. Come on, baby. Zima. It was. I'm glad some of you guys remember that shit because I'm older. I know that might have gone by the wayside of the younger people. You don't remember Zima. You can probably still buy Zima. Oh, Anthony, my bad. I don't know how the hell I missed that, man.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. He says, why can't we get a bona fide catcher? They exist, that Lastard. Yeah, big rip and a miss there by Bader. Pitcher's up on the umpire's head, and the count's 0-1. Yeah, I don't remember last time we had a good catcher. Was it Jorge? It's been a long time. Irish Rover got me that Munson shirt. One of my mods bought that for me. I love it too. Pitches outside. My guy Irish Rover hooked me up with that, and Irish Rover just hooked me up with dropping a link to my fitness channel. So, guys, girls, want to check out my fitness channel, which again I have to freaking do more fitness stuff on that channel, but there is the link right there. Grichuk's going to the Angels. He wouldn't have helped the Yankees anyway. Pitch way outside. And the count is 2-1 to Harrison Bader. The Yankees have been behind this whole game. They got down 7-0 in the first inning. They've had runners on base every inning since the first. They've had opportunities to really climb back in this game. You almost feel like they're going to climb back in this game. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. 2-1. Bader way out in front of that slider, and the count's 2-2. The old Yankee teams, I would have never quit. Well, I didn't quit anyway. I didn't quit the stream, but you never quit. You know, you'd always feel like they could come through. And like I said, they've had so many opportunities tonight, but they're just not getting a big hit. Pitch. And there could be one out there by the track making the catch. The Yankees are going to get a run. That went off the end of the bat. Son of a bitch. KF stays at first. It's funny because the one that Bader hit right there, I thought he hit that harder than Bowers did. I thought Bowers was going to land there. Bowers ended up about 30 feet over the wall. And then I'll bring up Greg Allen with the runner on first and 2 outs, 9-3. Pitch. 9-3 Orioles. So you play here in the top of the 5th. There's still a long ways to go. Pitch. Upstairs. Anthony, he was good for 2 years. He was a year and a half. He was good at the end of 2016, great in 2017. And then that was the end of it. No, I'm just really a Sooner football guy, Cressy. I don't really watch it, any other Oklahoma sports. Pitch. Ground ball right to second. Westbrook has it, throws out Allen, and that'll retire the side. So the Yankees get a run on 2 hits. They leave one. We played 4.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It's old Orioles. They lead 9-3. Yankees have 8 hits and 3 runs. They've also had 4 walks. The Yankees have left about 8 men on base. Orioles have 2 more hits than the Yankees and 6 more runs. It just tells you when the Orioles have had men on base, they've driven them in. Cashman definitely loves his 210 hitters, Jules. I don't know. 9-3. I could see OU going 9-3 this year. They probably won't beat TCU. They lose to Kansas State every year. They might lose 4 games this year. They probably won't beat Texas. I could see Oklahoma losing to Baylor, TCU, Texas, Kansas State, maybe even Oklahoma State. They might lose 4 or 5 games. That's correct. He was, Anthony. He was drafted as a second baseman. That's a fact, Irish. That's a fact. He cared. Michigan for the Natty? I don't know, man. That Georgia team is pretty freaking stacked still. I'd have to put my money on Georgia. I'd have to put my money on Georgia. We got 129 likes, guys. Hit that like and subscribe. Ring that bell. Let's go. Why is it saying that? So what the hell, man? I freaking monetized my damn shit and it didn't monetize it. Thanks a lot, YouTube. The pitch is swung on a hit in the air to center field. Bader in his tracks makes the catch, and there's one away. Thanks a lot, YouTube. I changed it, and YouTube said, too bad. Too bad, so sad. We're not going to monetize your stream. So thanks a lot, YouTube. Appreciate you once again screwing the content creator. They do it so well. They do it so well. That really helps out. What the hell I'm hearing in the back? I don't know if that's thunder or what that is. The 0-1. That ball's gone. Maybe not. Used to be. Neil, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother.
Give me a hell yeah.
Man, look at how the Knicks and Giants are building. There's so much optimism surrounding them, rightfully so. But for the Yankees, when's the championship expectations? They don't deliver. I mean, Neil, they just, the Knicks, I still never trust the Knicks. I just don't. But the Knicks have a lot of young talent. The Knicks are getting better. I do believe that the Knicks are like a superstar away. There's talk about Donovan Mitchell going to the Knicks again. I feel like Julius Randle's a good player, but he's not a championship player. The Knicks could get a championship player to go Jalen Brunson. They'd be a very formidable foe in the East. And I think they can make a championship run. The Giants completely gutted their front office and their coaching staff, and look at them. In 1 year, they've turned it around, and there was a lot of optimism. The Yankees refuse to do this shit because Hal Steinbrenner is all about money. He doesn't care about baseball, doesn't understand baseball, doesn't know anything about baseball. He's a businessman that hit McCann in the hand, so he'll take first base with 2 outs. So that's really what it is. The Yankees just don't deliver because they've put together this type of team for the last 4 years. And this type of team doesn't win. It does not win in the postseason, does not win against good pitching. And that's why Houston has beaten the Yankees every time they've played them. It looked like it hit the bat. Eric, thank you for the super chat. Mary, the cast of Seinfeld. Well, I mean, I'm Mary and Elaine. How can you even do that? I can't do that. There's guys involved in it. I do all 3 of them. I marry and hit Elaine. I marry and screw Elaine, and then I'd have to kill Newman. Like Newman would have to go bye-bye. Or Banya. Banya's annoying as shit. Hell is just about money. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Exactly. It's exactly the way I feel. Exactly the way I feel. Pasha, man.
Thank you for being a friend.
Sevy should be in the pen. He says, YouTube is the worst. Here you go, bro. No one works for free. The Knicks are built different because of Brunson. They need to build around it. Thank you, Pasha. I appreciate that, buddy. And yes, you're right. They do need to build around Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was an under-the-radar signing. I didn't understand. I'm like, why are they going and getting another freaking secondary player? He ended up being amazing. And I think if you could get him, and I'm not saying this particular guy, but like a Giannis, a Jason Tatum, a Luka, a Mitchell, an Anthony Davis, like a superstar player, pitch, runners goes, throw to second, not in time. Now, the Yankees were up by 6 last night, and they stole a base. This game is far from over. But I agree, they definitely need to build around the point guard. It's the best point guard I've seen in a long time for the Knicks. Probably since Mark Jackson. Now, granted, he's only been there 1 year, but the Knicks have had like a rotating door of point guards for 30 years. It'll be nice to have Brunson there 4 years to come. And like you said, build around him. Yeah, Heimer, Candelario. Yeah, I know. Luxury tax situation. It definitely makes it tough for the Yankees. Lord knows the Yankees have no money. They got to worry about the luxury tax. Lord knows Hal Steinbrenner has no money. That's why Hal's a bitch. The 2-2 sliced foul by Rushman. And the count remains 2-2. Adley is 2 for 2 tonight with a walk. Perfect evening. An RBI, a run scored. Gunnar Henderson on deck. Yankees trailed 9-3 in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on second, 2 outs for the Orioles. Marinaccio on the bump. The righty sets, kick, steals. And that pitch is swung on and hit in the air to right field and deep on the track. Making the catch. Bautista thought that was up, but it was not. Powers puts it away. Rushman gave it a ride, became up short. Orioles get no runs on no hits. They leave one. We've played a 5 full. We will go to the top of the 6th. Orioles 9, Yankees 3. It's about time for the Yankees to put a 7 spot on the board, man. I just want to see the Yankees put like a 4 spot on the board, make this game interesting. Timmy Lupus is we got a lot of Lupuses on his team, Pete. Lupus, Engelbert, we got them all. Kelly Leak was too good. Aaron Judge is our Kelly Leak. You know, because Kelly Leak was good. But there is no doubt in my mind, Pete, Butterworth was a better manager than Aaron Boone. He was way better than Aaron Boone. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe, everybody. Ring a ding, ding, ding the bell. A lot of Giants content coming on this channel very soon. We got 139 likes. Let's get more likes than 139. That would be pretty awesome. We got to get those likes up there. Again, thank you for being here. And Rudy Stein. Yep, there's another one. Rudy Stein. Yeah, hit that subscribe and ring the bell. I'm a glutton for punishment, so there will be more Yankee games on this channel. Why I spend hours out of my day watching this disaster, I really have no idea. I'm a bit concerned about making the playoffs. I mean, Irish.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Thank God Giants football is almost back. I never thought I'd be saying that, but yep. Great. Never thought going into August I'd be like, can't wait for the Giants over the Yankees. It's just so disappointing. I mean, you as a Yankee fan, you know this team is absolute shit. And you know the way the lineup's been constructed, they've been shit. They've been completely inconsistent. This team can't make a World Series. They always get beat by Tampa or Houston. They're always going to get outplayed and outpitched by a better team because you can't hit home runs. You can't home run your way to a World Series. You actually have to play baseball. You have to drive in runs. You have to be given men on base. You got to get runners in from third base with less than 2 outs. You got to be able to get runners over. You got to hit sac flies. You got to do little things to win in the playoffs. And the Yankees don't know how to do that. So here is Anthony Volpe.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
It's true, we watch them because we love them. They piss us off, and we love them anyway. It's like family, right? Your family pisses you off now and again, and you love them regardless. That's the Yankees. Yeah, there you go, Posh. Exactly. The pitch. Check swing, didn't mean to. Fujinami in the game. I'm going to write that down. Orioles lead 9-3 in the top of the 6th. Volpe trying to get a rally started here for the Yanks. It'll be a 1-1 pitch. Fujinami deals. Volpe takes outside at 2-1. Yeah, exactly, Sonny. Yes, we gotta love the core of McKinney, Bowers, and Al. Exactly. The 2-1. Volpe, a massive rip, and he comes up empty.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
It's really bad when a 22-year-old is getting beat on a fastball. I mean, that is not good. It's a good fastball, but a 22-year-old should be able to get around on that. 2-2 pitch. Just off the plate at 100, and the count is 3-2. McKinney, Bowers, and Allen, man. If somebody would have told me that's our core with $290 million, I'd be sick. Sick anyway. 3-2. Volpe hits it in the gap, and that's going to drop and find the grass. It's going to split the outfielders and go to the wall. Volpe is going to dig into second. He should stop there with a double, and he does. So Volpe ripped that ball up the alley. Good job by Volpe. Yankees off to a good start here. This game, I'm telling you guys, this has a weird feeling. The Yankees got down 7-0 after one, and it's like they've had opportunities to score in every inning, and they're just not doing it. Like if they would have got a hit here and a hit there, it'd be like 9-8 right now. So here is Higashioka. He singled his last time up, grounded out with a base loaded in the second. He's 1 for 2. Fujinami throwing hard. That's 100 off the plate, and the count is 1-0. Higashioka, 232, 6 homers, 26 RBIs. The 232 is one of the highest batting averages on the Yankees. That is about their collective team average. The 1-0, Higashioka swung so hard his helmet came off, and the count is 1-1. There is no question Sky Boone sits to piss, and he wipes himself when he's done. I have no question. I know, Joe, the Mets and the Yankees, what utter disappointments, man. Really bad baseball in New York this year. Really disappointing. Thought the Mets would be better. This is kind of what I expected from the Yankees. 1-1, low and outside, 2-1. I thought the Mets would be better. Nine 3 Orioles in the top of the 6th. Volpe led off with a double. Higashioka, at the very least, trying to get him to third. Pitch. Higgy swung at a pitch. It almost hit him in the stomach, and the count is 2-2. That's right, Dash. He definitely Boone is the Joe Judge of baseball managers. There's no question about that. Orioles fans doing the wave here at Camden Yards. Higashioka hoping to wave the magic wand here. I think he's got to keep getting hits. Keep getting these guys on base. 2-2. Higashioka looks at a pitch right down the fucking middle of the plate. What are you looking at? Right down the goddamn middle of the plate. 100 miles an hour, right down the middle of the plate. He just stares at it. Just garbage. Here's Jake Bauers. He's had a good night tonight. Bauers is 2 for 3. Homer, double, 2 ribs. Trying to get Volpe in from second with 1 out. Fujinami sets and deals upstairs. Again, 100. And Fujinami does a little breakdance on the mound and McCann's like grabbing at his hamstring. I don't know what he's doing. It looks like he's got dirt on the back of his pants. It's like he's rubbing the back of his pants and throwing the ball back to the pitcher. Like, what the hell is that? The 1-0 right there on the knees. And the count is 1-1. Yeah, McCann is definitely in pain. Rushman was the DH tonight. It'll be a 1-1 here to Bauers. And the pitch, outside corner, 2-1. That's just a good pitch. Big hitter edits. Severino is trash, my friend. There is no question. Big dumpster fire. Big dumpster fire. He absolutely sucks. It'll be a 1-2 to Bauers. Fujinami set, kicks, fires. Bauers swings and misses. 2-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. If anyone can hit this guy's fastball, it's going to be Gleyber. Although Volpe hit it. But again, this has happened twice. Gleyber was on at second with nobody out in the second. Or the third, rather. He didn't score. They didn't get him in. And Volpe let off with a double here. They didn't get him in. The Yankees just don't hit with men on base. And that's been a problem because they don't hit. They just don't hit for average. They suck. So it's very rare that they get base hits. Pitch to Glaber way outside. And the count is 1-1. 9-3 Orioles, top of the sixth. Volpe on at second with 2 outs. Adkiv's actually batting fifth, Wintertide, but good, close enough, man. Right in the middle of the lineup. And that is how bad the lineup is. Pitch. Glaber pops it up. So as usual, the Yankees don't get shit done. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We play 5.5. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth, 9-3 Baltimore. Yeah, Fujinami is pitching. Yep. Wintertide, absolutely. Definitely have an ass backwards approach at the plate. It is so bad. I would imagine Fujinami will pitch a 7th. I don't know how many pitches he threw in that inning, but I would imagine kid throws hard. He throws hard. DFA Sevy, yeah, I agree with that. John Tapper needs to buy the Yankees. Somebody needs to buy him. Somebody needs to buy him. This team blows. You ain't lying. This team blows. No bueno, Alvaro. Yeah, the Yankees should fire Boone. They should have fired Boone 2 years ago. Yep, playing the prospects apparently isn't a part of Cashman's vocabulary. No, it's not. He doesn't play prospects. Cashman's a dolt. Or a frickin' Wally, as my guy Stephen Lilly would say from the UK. The dude's a plonker. Yeah, Eli Apple went to Miami. I love Me TV, Nelson. It's channel 460 on Verizon Fios. I love Me TV. Right? It's channel 460? Well, I don't know. I mean, if you have Verizon Fios, it's 460. I guess so. It's funny how the Yankees have a channel called Yes, and that's all they hire is Yes Men. CJ Cron went back to the Angels, and Gritchick went to the Angels are going for it. Good for the Angels. Trout's going to be coming back soon, so why not? You got the MVP in Ohtani. You have Trout. Go for it. You got that extra wild card spot's wide open. We know the Yankees won't be there. I hope that these teams do keep the Yankees out. Man. Pitch by Marinaccio is inside 1-0 to Henderson. It'll be Henderson, Santander, and O'Hearn in the Orioles' sixth. Marinaccio set deals and a big swing and a foul away. And the count is 1-1. Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, Jordan Westberg, and Colton Cowser, the Baby Birds. All of those guys draft picks and all of them in the majors. So you can see all of them have made the majors as the Orioles play their prospects. And lo and behold, the Orioles analytic department also doesn't talk about launch angle and all that other bullshit. They talk about short and quick to the ball. And lo and behold, you play your prospects, you have a good approach to the plate, you get in first place. They have the second best record in baseball. Pitch grounded right up the middle. There is Volpe. Throws and gets the hustling Henderson and by a step. There's one away. Yeah, there was talk about the Yankees going after Jordan Hicks, too. Cardinals traded Jordan Montgomery. Well, the Texas is going for it, huh? They had Jordan Montgomery and Max Scherzer, Dashy. Yeah, the Cardinals, they said they were going to be sellers. The Yankees need to sell. I mean, there's nobody out there for them. They're not making any moves like that. Don't go too hard on Sevy. Every pitcher has a bad night. Alvaro Severino is 2-5 with a 7.48 ERA. It has not been a bad night. That guy is not good. His ERA is 7.5 for the entire season. He had a 6.46 ERA coming into this game. He's done, man. He's washed. It's over. It's just not a good pitcher. 2-0. Big swing and a miss. Santander tried to hit that one to Annapolis. I think Severino had one. I think Severino pitched good against the Mets the one night, but that was it. Rangers have a good winter tie. The Rangers have guys that can hit. And that pitch is upstairs. Count 3-1 to Santander. It's amazing. Yankees could have had Corey Seager, but why would you want a guy that's hitting 330 or whatever he's hitting? He was hitting 350 when the Yankees played him. The Mets are the Mets. That's a fact. 3-1. Call it the corner, and the count's 3-2. Yankees and Mets should be golfing now, Jack. Save the fan base a lot of stress and strife. The 3-2 pitch, Santander got in on the hands, and he fouled off an inside pitch. The Yankee killer had the game winner off Tommy Kahnle in game 1. Big swing and a miss. He gone! So Santander goes back to the bench. Bodo, if we didn't have any draft picks in 2030, if we had 70 draft picks next year, my man, it would not matter. We all know that Brian Cashman and company don't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to drafting players or prospects. They have no idea how to prospect. They have no idea how to scout. They blow up all these prospects. I said it in a video before. The Yankees hype up their prospects like no other organization I've ever seen. They never pan out to be anything, and they do that just so that they can trade them to other teams for veterans. That's why they do that. 1-0. The Yankees have not had one good prospect come through their minor league system for more than 2 years, except for Judge. Everybody else that came up, they never played better than 2 years. 2-0. Big swing and a miss on the breaking pitch or the changeup, but the count's 2-1. Dashy, who would you want? Who the hell would you want on the Yankees besides Aaron Judge? 2-1 upstairs, 3-1. I mean, that's the thing, Dashy. Like Glaber. Glaber's a guy. I mean, okay, so Glaber, Bader, Rizzo. I think you can move those guys. I think you get the most for Glaber, obviously. 3-1. Pitch is called a strike. That was not a strike, but he called it one. Yeah, Kick Twister. Been a bad year for New York baseball. It'll be a 3-2 pitch here to O'Hearn. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 6th. Orioles 9-3. Pitch. Hey! Struck him out. He gone! A good inning for Marinaccio. The Orioles go 1-2-3 in the half of the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th. Yankees run it at a time. They trail 9-3. Yeah, well, see, I mean, I know, listen, like I said, Boone conceded the series. Started Severino. You know, that's already, you're going to have to score a shitload of runs. DJ LeMahieu has been hitting over 300 for the last 20 games. He sat tonight. And Aaron Judge, who had 3 hits last night, including a home run, he also sat tonight. Lord knows you can't play him 3 days in a row after he just sat out for 2 months. Yeah, I'm not a gigantic fan of Glaber either. I mean, I loved Glaber a couple of years ago, but the Yankees destroyed him. I mean, that's just what happens. They get these guys thinking launch angle and home runs, and it ruined his swing. Torres hit 38 homers his second full season in the major. Of course, like 15 of them were against the Orioles. I mean, he used to kill the Orioles. But he's probably our most valuable player we could trade. You know, we probably get the most in return for him. Yeah, the calf strain, Dashy, depending on how severe it is, it could be, 2 to 4 weeks for a grade 1, 6 to 8 for a grade 2. And that, again, these guys have the best trainers, so probably won't even last. Like a grade 3, which obviously he doesn't have, or he wouldn't be ready for week 1. That could take months. That's what put Josh Donaldson on the shelf for the year. Not that we miss him. What is the deal with the water? Like, why are we drinking from a hose? That's disgusting. The Yankees shouldn't get anybody big header edits. The Yankees should sell all their players. Should be sellers. There's no reason to trade for anything. No, we don't miss the shitty skunk mullet. That's a fact. That is a fact. That pitch is in there for a strike. Pitch is swung on and missed. Pitch to Stanton, way outside, 1-2. Stanton 1 for 3 tonight, struck out twice, singled. The 1-2 from Fujinami, way outside, 2-2. I would like to see Stanton just run into one of these fastballs just to see how far he can hit it. I think the Orioles are going to win these, Kevin. They have all the momentum. They're playing really well. 2-2, low 3-2. The only thing I can say, Kevin, is Tampa's going to win 3 in a row when they play the Yankees the next 3 games. They're going to get at least a series. They'll at least be 2-1. So Orioles are going to have to keep winning because Tampa's got the easy Yankees the next 3. The 3-2, Stanton, good at bat, takes a walk. So leadoff walk here for the Yankees in the half of the 7th. Again, more base runners. The Yankees have left a village of base runners on the base paths tonight. Dash, I like your Reds, man. I think the Reds got a lot of young talent. I think they'll hold off the Brewers. I really do. We'll see if either one of them do anything at the trade deadline, but I do like the Reds. Pitch, because again, the Reds bring up their kids. I like the Reds lineup. Like Ellie De La Cruz had a good game. He's been like a spark for them. Do you have a couple guys that, like one of your, I forgot who it was, hitting 301. I'm like, what is that like? Every team seems to have a 300 hitter, except for the Yankees. Here's Rizzo. Fujinami's kung fu fighting on the mound. Throws a ball, counts 2-0. Rizzo should just take every pitch. There is no way on God's green earth Rizzo's catching up to this guy's fastball. So Rizzo's going to cheat, and then if he throws him an off-speed pitch, he'll look like a fool. Or maybe that'll be the best thing that could happen to Rizzo. He's very late on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball, fouled it back 2-1. Yeah, if I'm Fujinami, I'm not even screwing around with an off-speed pitch. Rizzo can't catch up to my fastball. Yeah, it ain't gonna be there though, Irish Rover. We're gonna have something totally different. I'm not sure how Print Champs work. I'm gonna talk to Mike tomorrow. Print Champs does Louis T and Lord Brunson's merch. Rizzo takes a fastball right down the middle of the plate, belt high, right down the middle, and it's 2-2. This isn't even the Rizzo of last year. Z. Steven, I think the Twins would wreck the Yankees. They wrecked them earlier in the year. Pitch to Rizzo, way late again, and the count is 2-2. And again, I'm not even screwing around, man. If I'm Fujinami, I'm throwing all number ones. Facts, Bodo. Facts. Kevin, yeah, Sevy is very cooked. Very cooked. I like my bacon burnt. I don't like my pitchers burnt, and that is what's happened tonight. 9-3 Orioles. Standing at first with nobody out. Yankees have had base runners on every inning except for the first. Rizzo fouls it away. Rizzo over 3, struck out 3 times. So he has the hat trick, trying to avoid the golden sombrero. His average is all the way down to 245. The Yankees would have to jump the Red Sox, I guess, or the Astros. They're 3 behind the Astros and the Blue Jays for that last wildcard spot. Rizzo swings and misses. 4 strikeouts for Anthony Rizzo. You want to talk about a guy that is washed up and completely done? It is Anthony Rizzo. 4 strikeouts, looked terrible on every single at-bat. Not even close to a strike, just completely lost and washed up. Thank God the Yankees re-signed him. Just done. Here is IKF. Rizzo should be hitting 8th or 9th in this lineup. IKF takes a breaking ball high, and the count is 1-0. No, the Yankees couldn't hit the ball off a tee right now. It'll be a 1-0. Big swing by Kiner Falefa. He comes up empty. It'll be a 1-1 here to IKF. Fujinami set at the belt. Righty kick, steals IKF. Foul tips it. And it is 1-2. So bad. So bad. Pitch. Strike 3 called. So IKF out on strikes. I'll bring up Harrison Bader. Yeah, Dylan Carlson, 230 with no power, Sonny. His OPS is under 700, so he'd fit right in. You definitely want a guy, because that's what Cashman does, because Cashman's a fucking tool. Pitches upstairs. Cashman thinks he's the smartest guy in the room, and he tries to find these guys like Gio Urshela, who ended up being really good. And then what does he do for Gio? He trades him away for fucking Josh Donaldson. Like, he tries to find those guys like Mike Talkman. He tries to find these under-the-radar guys like he's smart. He's a fucking clown. Cashman sucks ass. The worst GM in baseball. By a mile. Bader's a guy that could definitely be traded. He's had a good night tonight. He's 2 for 2 with a sac fly. 1-1. Swings and hits it in the air to deep right field near the wall, and making the catch is Santander, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We've played 6.5. Get up and stretch. Go to the bottom of the 7th. It's all O's. They lead 9-3. Daddy Dayball, I have to, man. I watched the Joe Judge Giants, and I'm watching this Yankee squad. I have to have some kind of torture fetish. I did like Hellraiser. We all know that was about torture. Yo, Gus Cafoo, what's up? What about the Red Sox? What about the Sox? Sox are selling their players, and they're still winning. They're still out of the shit ass Yankees. You're not a Niners fan though? But you're not, or not Niners. Sorry, Giants fan. San Francisco Giants. But how can I be the man when you the man, Gus? Gus Cafoo, ready for them Sooners, baby? College football starts soon, man. I can't wait. Oh, you took 2 out of 3. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, Gus. Normally I'd be happy, my man. But the Yankees suck so bad right now, bro. It doesn't even matter. Like the Yankees are just such a shitstorm. It's terrible. They're so bad. Michael K's head size, I'm gonna say, is 8.25. Like, he has a massive head. And he's got a massive ego too, so it's perfect that he's got a big head. I do too, King Twister. I feel bad for Aaron Judge too. Boomer Sooner, baby. Let's go. And the weekend was freaking nice, man. Like I said, my birthday was Thursday. We had an awesome Talking Giant show. Friday was great. Went to the track with the family. Went to the Saratoga Flat Track, hung out in the grandstands. Little Baddog picked a couple of winners. I hit an exact, and my wife picked the winner. It was good. We had a good time. Shit at the track is ridiculously expensive. Went out to dinner. Friday was nice. It was nice. Yesterday, instead of doing the Yankees, I was going to the Yankees. Went to Latham just to see Saquon Barkley, but that didn't even matter because I didn't get a chance to see Saquon. I saw him walk past, but that was it. But, I went to the go-kart track and got some ice cream with my kid. I mean, that was just fun. Like, the weekend was great. It was a good birthday weekend. And then to finish it off, I have to watch this shit. I should have just not even done this game. I was hoping the Yankees could find some momentum, and then I realized they're the damn Yankees. Well, I rant about Sean's dumbassery. If you remind me, I can. Everybody gives Sean a lot of problems on that stream, Benjamin. You've been in that. You go to Trevor's channel, man. You know that people are always killing Sean in the comments. It's bad. So we're here in the bottom of the 7th. Oh, I know you do. I know you do. Nine 3 oh. So I wish this was like the top of the 9th. This game's taking way too long. The Orioles scored 7 runs in the first inning. They scored 6 runs before Severino recorded an out. There's Boog's Barbecue. That's great. Yankees, Red Sox, August 19th at 1. It's funny, Bodo. I did that last August. I did 24-hour stream, and I swear to God, the Yankees made me tired. But I mean, obviously, I'll be calling the games. I'll call as many games as I can. You got to stay busy during a 24-hour stream, brother. You know that. So I'll call that game. I'll call some other games if I can find them. The 1-0 swung on and missed. Albert Abreu win the game for the Yankees. His initials are AA, and after this season, a lot of Yankee fans probably have to go to AA. The 1-1 to Hayes, low, 2-1. Ricardo, they must believe in him somehow. For some reason, they keep sending his shitty ass out there to pitch every 5th day, and he sucks. 2-1, ground ball up the middle. Volpe to his left. Nice play. Throws him out. 1 away. Well, I mean, Kevin, this is the thing. I mean, you got to get in, right? You need a ticket. You can't win the lottery if you don't play it. The odds of you winning the lottery are not great, but the Angels might as well go for it. I mean, listen, man. Ohtani's having an MVP season. Trout's on his way back. Those 2 guys alone, and then you add some players. I mean, why not go for it? They've never been shy about spending money. That pitcher swung on a hit in the air to center field. Bader backing up in front of the track makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Frazier gave it a ride. He had a 3-run homer in the first, but he is retired there. Then I'll bring up Ramon Urias. There's Cal Ripken, one of my all-time favorite players. I absolutely love Cal Ripken. Loved it. Loved when he broke the record, hit a home run the night before. When he tied the record, hit a home run the night he broke it. Chris Berman on the call. That's when ESPN was great. That's when ESPN, for you young people, you don't understand how good ESPN was 35, 40 years ago, man. It was so good. 30 to 40 years ago. 30 years ago, they were great. Once we hit the new millennium, ESPN started to go right in the tank. But the 80s and 90s, ESPN was so good. Nowadays, they're just not. There's so many networks like them, and none of them are good. That's why content creators on YouTube are fantastic, because they're real. 0-2 bounced up there. Urias is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Yeah, Prime Bonds. Prime Bonds couldn't save this team, but at least it would be exciting when that's kind of what we have in Aaron Judge. What the hell was that? Abreu with the ball fake. What the hell was that? Yeah, Baltimore's manager saying, what the hell was that? And the pitch clock should be down. Like, what the hell was that?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
What was that? No, I don't think that they like the Angels have a great lineup around Ohtani. Well, with Trout, Ohtani, but they're in the wild card race, so you might as well go for it. I mean, I don't think the Angels are good enough to make a run. I don't think, Texas is really good. Baltimore is really good. The Central, forget it. I mean, there'll be whoever the hell wins that division is getting knocked out in the first round. Nobody wants that division. Tampa's good. Like, I don't see the Angels going anywhere, but if you can get in there. Kevin, I don't want the Yankees to be buyers at all. I think the Yankees should be sellers all the way. The 2-2 pitch, hey, struck him out. So, he gone. Good inning for Abreu. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We played 7 full. We'll go to the top of the 8th, 9-3 Yankees. And I got to go potty, so
I'll be back.
Yankees have had a lot of opportunities to get runs tonight. They've left a lot of men on base. The Orioles got out to that 7-0 lead. The Yankees had an opportunity in the second. They had the bases loaded with 2 outs, 3-1 count on Higashioka. Creamer was struggling, and he threw ball 4 to him, and Higashioka swung at the 3-1 pitch at a weak ground ball to third. Bowers homered in the third. Then Glaber had a double. Glaber was stranded there. The Yankees have stranded a lot of runners tonight. And again, they have been one of the worst teams in professional baseball at hitting with men on base. You're not winning many games and you don't hit with guys on base. I mean, they don't hit at all anyway, but they don't hit with men on base. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe, everybody. Ring a ding, 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 ding the bell. Looks like Fujinami's night is done. I was extremely impressed with him, man. That guy throws hard. Extremely impressive. Fujinami looked great. 100 miles an hour every time. Here's Greg Allen. He squares the bunt, takes a ball. And the count is 0-1. I don't know how to say Danny's last name. Colombi. Pitch. Upstairs, 2-1. Coulombe. Cashman sucks, Cashy. He's bad, bro. 2-0. Big swing and a miss there by Allen. Looks like he pulled his balls on that one. The count's 2-1. Oh, let's hope Joe Shane can be the Yankees GM. Brian Daboll for the manager. Listen, when Daboll was at the Rangers games, they did well. Pitch. Allen swings and lines it foul outside of third. Ball boy with the error over there. The count's 2-2. This is a torturous night. Robert, you're right, man. That is exact. I've said that. I did not live through the 60s. 2-2. Allen swings and misses. Greg Allen's not a major league ball player, but he's on the team. But Robert, I say that all the time. How the Yankees got old overnight, and they were really bad at the end of the 60s. And that is, again, I didn't live through that, but I've heard that from guys like you that were alive and saw those days of the Yankees when CBS owned the team. And I've said that. I made that comparison myself. These guys got old overnight. They're very old. They have very, very slow bats, and they're just a really shitty team. I mean, I don't know if it's the only Yankee team, but definitely the last Yankee team that ended up with an on-base percentage of under 300 was the 68 Yankees. And remember, 450 at-bats came from the pitcher that year. 1-0. Swung on and grounded. Nice backhanded play. Fields fires, bounce, and does not get him. I didn't get to do the Volpe thing.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Let's see how they score that. It should be an error on the throw, but they're very generous in giving hits. Just think about how generous they are in giving hits to these guys today, and they still only hit in the low 200s. That's got to be an E6 on the throw. And it is. So that is an error. And that'll bring up Kyle Higashioka, 1 for 3. With a K, I mean, Higashioka had one of the most key at-bats tonight in there for a strike. After the Orioles scored 7 in the first, the Yankees had the bases loaded with 2 outs in the second. And had an opportunity to maybe get a little momentum, and Higashioka hit a 3-1 pitch that was off the plate and a weak ground ball to third when Creamer was struggling with his control. Higashioka takes that in there for a strike. They call that a sweeper. It's a fucking curveball, and the count's 0-2. I saw the Yankees like the early to middle. That's when I started watching the Yankees. So I lived in the middle of the 80s. They were pretty good. Higashioka takes low. The count is 1-2. They called that a curveball. It's the same damn pitch he just threw. The Yankees had really good offense in the middle 80s with Ricky Henderson, Willie Randolph, Ken Griffey, Don Mattingly, obviously Dave Winfield. But their pitching was really bad. The 1-2, Higashioka swings and misses. I mean, not even fucking close. Not even close.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Yeah, Boone thinks things are going well tonight, and he should start picking his eyeballs out of his head. Yeah, when your ace is Dennis Rasmussen, that's a problem. And that was our ace back then. Fouled away there by Bowers. Bowers had a good night. He's doubled homer, driven in 2. Has an OPS of 798, probably the highest on the Yankees besides Stanton. Or I'm sorry, besides Judge. 0-1. Bowers takes a high breaking ball for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Yeah, Dash, you should be able to beat the Cubs. We couldn't beat the Cubs. Couldn't beat the Cubs, couldn't beat the Rockies, couldn't beat the Angels, can't beat the O's. 4 straight series loss. I mean, we beat the Royals. And a horrible swing and a miss by Bowers. The pitch is in the fucking dirt. Not even close. This team is just embarrassing, man. An absolute embarrassment. So bad. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 9-3 Orioles. It's such a joke. It's such a joke, and they don't do anything to change it. The Yankees think that this is acceptable. The front office and Hal Steinbrenner thinks this is acceptable. Thomas squared. Thank you so much, a super chat, brother.
Give me a hell yeah.
Thank you, brother. He says, cannot blame the Yankee owner. He does spend $300 million. Cashman cannot pick the players. Also, our farm system is not that good. And, of course, Boone. But, see, that's the thing, Thomas. That is why Hal is to blame. Hal keeps Cashman and Boone there. That's Hal's fault. Because Hal needs to fire those guys. Hal spends money, but Cashman, like you just said, can't pick the players. So Hal needs to get rid of Cashman and find a GM that can, and find a manager that can manage these guys. That's Hal's job. So that's why Hal is getting blamed for that. Not because the Yankees don't spend money. I mean, Lord knows we spend money. But like you said, Cashman don't know how to pick up. He has no clue how to build a team. So that's why Hal needs to fire these guys. And I mean, I make a video, but I've had videos 3 years old saying fire Cashman. I have a video from 2 or 3 years ago saying the Yankees will never win a World Series as long as Cashman's in charge. Like, I don't know how many videos I can make saying fire Cashman. We know he should be fired. Any Yankee fan that's watched this train wreck for years, especially offensively, knows. Don Baylor, he was part of that 95 or 85 Yankee team. Reggie was an Oriole in 76. Yep, the Moose. Definitely some good players to play for both organizations. Orioles have a great history, man. They really do. Frank Robinson, Brooks Robinson, Jim Palmer, Cal Ripken, Eddie Murray. I had some great players go through this organization. It'll be an 0-1 here to McKenna, who is pinch hitting for Hayes. So it'll be McKenna, Frazier, and Urias. Abreu still on the mound for the Yanks. Cashman, Jerry Jones. Well, I mean, Hal Jerry Jones. Boone cries. I don't think Boone even cries, Sky. Boone don't care. He don't give a shit. He's like, well, big swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Been a bad night tonight. Yeah, Boog Powell, yup. Pitch. Rip, base hit. And a leadoff singer here for McKenna. Ken Singleton is another really good Oriole. Kenny Singleton was a really good player in his day. Pitch. In there for a strike. Called that a sinker. It was 97. McCann is over 2 when he was hit by a pitch. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess McKenna hit for Westburg, even though it said center field. And 0-1 to McCann in there for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Severino put the Yankees in a very deep hole. The Orioles scored 6 runs before Severino recorded an out in the first. Pitch. And the umpire wants to get out of here because that wasn't close to a strike, but he struck him out. He gone! Seven nothing after 1 inning, and that was pretty much it. Severino, another horrible job. Boone said he looked good. The pitch upstairs, 1-0. Rushman's had a nice night tonight, 2 for 3 with a walk and a run scored and an RBI. 1-0 in there for a strike. The count's 1-1. Michael K will say tomorrow the Yankees offense is really missing Josh Donaldson. It'll be a 1-1 from Abreu to Rushman. Pitch, rip, base hit center field. So 2 really hard hit balls. McKenna goes to second, Rushman on the first. Rushman 3 for 4 tonight, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Cashman would have never been able to have an. Cashman doesn't know how to draft. If he had #1 pick, Sonny, we all know that he would bury him in the minor leagues and then try to trade him. Pitch, hit in the air, deep left field. Greg Allen running near the track makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Another pathetic performance by the New York Yankees tonight. It has been a pathetic performance this entire season, so this is nothing new. Yeah, Judge needs a rest day after 2 days. Pitch. There's a point in signing Garrett Cole. I mean, at the time they signed him, they had won like 100 games in back-to-back seasons, but the pitching hasn't really been the issue outside of Severino, who's just been dreadful. The offense is so bad. Santander, he'll probably hit a 3-run homer. I mean, this guy's just, he kills the Yankees. Outside, called a strike. The umpire wants to get this game over with. And he's really expanding the strikes on the counts 1-1. I can just see Santander hitting a 3-run homer right here. It's just the type of night he tried to hit one there, swung through a change of the counts 1-2. Yes, IKF, man. He'll save us. Got him hitting right in the middle of the order. Got all that power hitting 5th tonight in IKF. 1-2 upstairs. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You got a guy in Jake Bowers who has a shitload of power. You hit him lead off. You hit IK at fifth. Like, who the fuck makes these lineups? Where the fuck do they come up with these lineups? 2-2 inside 3-2. It just does not make sense. It makes no sense at all. And Torres was killing it from the leadoff spot, and you take him out of there. 3-2, bounced up there, so he walked him. So Santander walks, bases loaded. Here is Ryan O'Hearn. Happy for the Orioles, man. They have had a really good season. Nobody saw this coming. And they got off to a good start. They were kind of getting overlooked, the pitches upstairs. Because the Rays got off to a 29-7 start. Nobody thought that the Orioles would catch them. But since that time, the Orioles have been one of the best teams in baseball, and the Rays have been about a 500 team. The Orioles have retaken the lead. Swung on and missed. And the count is 1-1. The Orioles have to make sure they keep winning, though. They know that Tampa Bay has got 2 or 3 easy wins coming up in the next 3 games as the Rays will face the Yankees. I'm sure I'll be live for Wednesday night's game. The pitch. Counts 2-1. Maybe not. I think tomorrow I'm going to skip the gym, go to a little Baddog soccer thing, and then go to the gym Wednesday. So maybe not. 2-1. And it's foul. He ripped the ball foul. I'll figure it out. As much as I freaking hate this damn team, I still enjoy calling the game. In hopes that they win. Listen, I had a good streak going, man. They won like 6 or 7 in a row when I was calling the games there. Of course, I called like 7 out of 14 games. They lost all the other 7 games. It'll be a 2-2 pitch. Whoa. Not even close.
Just a bit outside.
3-2. The payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. Be gone! Probably wasn't a strike. But umpire wants to get done with it. No runs, 2 hits, 3 left. You played 8. Go to the top of the 9th. Orioles are going to take the series. They lead 9-3. Well, how many likes we got anyway, man? At least hit that thumbs up button, man. This has been fucking brutal. 162 likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. Thanks to YouTube for, even though I monetized the stream and did not monetize the first half of the stream. Appreciate that, YouTube. That always helps out the content creator a lot. Right. I'm talking to them tomorrow about my merch. Gonna get some new merch. What was that? I did buy. Yeah. All right. Cool. That's good. Good. Anthony, you got. You got. Anthony, I don't know what to say, brother. That'd be one hell of a accomplishment. Here's Glaber. Glaber tried to hit a 7-run homer on that swing, and the count is 0-1. Pitch, low and outside. Yeah, that is a dreamer. For certain. For certain. Pitch! Outside, 2-1. Cano's in the game here, and I'm not talking about Robinson. The Yankees have actually hit this guy pretty good. Not that it matters here. Glaber grounds it foul. Glaber so off balance. Just trying to this. I mean, see, the Yankees are down by 7 or by 6 right now. So Glaber's just trying to pad his stats. That's what that swing is. That's a guy trying to pad his stats and just hit a home run, knowing, you know what, fuck it, this game's over. We have no chance coming back. I'm just going to be selfish and try to hit the ball out of the park to pad my stats. 2-2. Fouled away. Yep. Absolutely, Ricardo. Sell it. Fire sale. That's right, Jack. Fire sale. So bad. Pitch. And that's right. Staying alive up there. The count is 2-2. Can't remember dog catcher. That is correct. It'll be a 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Just absolute garbage. First Stanton. This team is just Stanton swings and misses. This team is just so hard to. It's just so hard to watch. See, I love calling baseball games. The one thing that's tough about streaming the game is like I'm stuck here for 3 hours watching this. Where if I'm upstairs, I can just flick it to another channel or do something else and go wash the dishes. I'd rather wash the dishes than watch this freaking team play. 1-1, way outside, 2-1. You know, there'll be no playoffs. Like, bad team. Pitch. Strike 2. Fastball on the corner. Max. I'd rather wash my hemorrhoids with horseradish than watch this team play. That was pretty good. I needed that. Laugh. 3-2. Stands. Jesus Christ. Stanton swings and misses. Garbage. How many times have the Yankees struck out tonight? Let's take a look at that. Thank God the Yankees are down to their final out. Rizzo struck out 4 times tonight. He's over 4 Ks. I'd love to see him strike out 5 times. The Yankees have struck out 17 fucking times tonight, guys. 17 strikeouts. 17 strikeouts. And Hal wonders why the fans are upset. And Brian Cashman sits on his thumbs. Rizzo behind on the count 0-2. Strike him out. I'd love him to strike out 5 times just to be a total embarrassment. I don't even know what the hell. The platinum sombrero? Is that what it is? Pitch. He struck him out. Rizzo strikes out 5 times. And yet our dickhead manager, Aaron Boone, continues to put that trash in the middle of the lineup hitting 4th. 5 strikeouts for Rizzo. The Yankees as a team struck out 18 fucking times. This team is just beyond bad. Just pitiful. Levine, what's up, buddy? I got to meet. Well, I met Levine once before, but I got to see him at Dick's yesterday. Took a picture with him. Good kid. He's a good kid, hardworking kid. A kid like that, a young man like that, gives me hope for the next generation. But I felt bad for him. He probably wanted his picture with Barkley, which is an A-list celebrity, and he had to take his picture. But he had to settle with a picture with a Baddog, which is a Z-list celebrity. But I do appreciate you letting me know that Barkley was there, and it was good to see you, get to talk to you for a couple minutes there, buddy. So always appreciate the support of the channel. And the Yankees are just a complete and utter dumpster fire. So I do appreciate you guys, girls, hanging out with me tonight and giving me a shoulder to cry on and sharing in my misery and sitting here and watching this just dumpster fire train wreck. Whatever you want to call it. I mean, there's not enough expletives in our language to use for this team. It's just so bad. And there's no changes coming. There is no changes coming. We know this. Boone should be fired. Cashman should be fired. This should have been done years ago. This is nothing new. This team is beyond repair. It's beyond hope. It's a horribly constructed team with a bunch of slow old bats that can't get around on a fastball, that have no idea how to actually play baseball. This team doesn't know how to play baseball. That's on the manager. The fact that they got this shit going on the field every day, that's on the GM. And I'm sorry, Yankee fans, you need to take a stand. Don't show up for that Tampa Bay series. Don't go to the ballpark. Don't waste your hard-earned money. The Yankees do not deserve your money. They don't deserve it. You work hard for your money. You go to work every day, punch a clock, whatever. Earn money just so you can pay your bills. These cocksuckers get paid tens of millions of dollars and they suck. Why would you give them your money? They got enough money. Let them play in front of an empty stadium. Let them know. Let Brian Cashman know. Let Aaron Boone know. Let the players know. We ain't satisfied with this shit. We're not going to put up with it anymore. We're not putting up with it. I'm not paying $50 for parking. I'm not paying $14 for a beer. I'm not paying hundreds of dollars to take my family to watch this garbage night in and night out. This is not Yankee baseball. The Yankees, as a matter of fact, ought to just wear white uniforms for the rest of the year in their home, because this team does not deserve to wear pinstripes. It does not. $290 million for a team that can't hit it off a tee, strikes out 18 times in a game, and it happens on a consistent basis. They change the lineup every night. Aaron Judge has been out for 2 months. He comes back and plays 2 games, goes 3 for 4 with a home run, and you fucking sit him down. Like this series doesn't matter. It's a joke. It's a joke. And Luis Severino being trotted out there every fifth day is a joke too. Another pathetic performance. The Yankees had no shot in this game when your pitcher gives up 6 runs before he records an out. He drops to 2-5 and has an ERA of 7.5. Not a major league pitcher anymore. Washed. Rizzo, washed. Stanton, washed. And I love Stanton. He's one of my favorite players, but he's washed. We have fucking Isaiah Kiner-Falefa hitting 5th. 5th is a power spot. And I'm not trying to knock IKF here because IKF's been one of our best players, but he's not a 5th place hitter in any lineup. And Rizzo, the guy's hitting 160 since April. Since the end of April, he's hit like 160. Why is he clean up every night? Every night you're putting him 4th. He can't hit. Not that any of them can hit. But the man has hit 1 home run and like 300 at-bats, and you're hitting him 4th. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm just a guy that watches the game in my basement. That's it. That's all I am. I got a computer screen here. I got a camera. I got lights. I got the best chat on YouTube. And I know the way to construct a lineup. And even if I didn't know how to construct a lineup, I know when you put this shit out there night after night after night after night, the results are the same, you should change something. That is just common sense. But nope. Nope. Got to hit Rizzo 4th. That's going to happen. He's got 1 homer. But they're going to start hitting Aaron Boone. We did some good things out there tonight. Severino had a rough first inning, but I felt like he settled down. They're going to hit. These guys were too talented. We're going to hit. We're going to start hitting. We're going to come around. What in the fuck are you watching, Boone? Boone has a lot of watches on his wrist. He don't watch that goddamn field at all. Boone has a great watch because I love watches. I'm a watch fiend. I love watches. So I always notice when Boone has a new watch on. Boone does not watch the game. Boone just sits there and fucking watches the time. That's all Boone does. And we should be watching the time. We should be counting down the time till that guy is fired. It's horrible. This team is awful. So bad. Sell, sell, sell. But you know what? Cashman won't do that. And you know why he won't do it? Because if Cashman sells, it's an admission of I screwed up and I don't deserve my job, and to be afraid that Hal will can his ass. Because Cashman can't sit here and admit, oh, God, I really screwed this team up. Because he did. But he won't admit it at all. But there's a lot of players on this team that should not be here. At all. The manager shouldn't be here. The scouting department, like the entire thing needs to be gutted. The entire organization needs to be picked up and thrown right in the damn Hudson River. It's terrible. It's embarrassing what this team has become. It really is. It truly is. For a baseball fan in general, not just a Yankee fan, for somebody that actually likes baseball and likes the way the game is supposed to be played, this team is impossible to watch. It's impossible. You watch teams like the Braves. You watch teams like the Orioles. Watch teams like the Rangers. They're fun to watch when they play the game the right way. Houston plays the game the right way. And lo and behold, these are the teams winning the World Series. Holy shit, who would have figured that out? Oh, you got guys that are hitting 300? You have guys that don't strike out 18 times a night? You have guys that know how to field the baseball and run the base paths? You have the same lineup day in and day out? You're not moving guys all over the field. One day you're playing first, one day you're DHing, one day you're the center fielder, one day you're the catcher, one day you're the fucking beer vendor. Sucks. Anyway, there's my rant and probably my video for tomorrow. I appreciate you watching, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Always do appreciate it. One last time, hit the like and subscribe, ring a ding ding the bell. The final score of the Orioles 9, the Yankees 3. I always have to get out a rant after I lose. You know, that would not be a Bad Dog stream or a video without me going off on this team. They totally deserve it. Anyway, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and Monday. And I will see you next time. Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I am out.